Indeed, I believe is what they say in my home country. Indeed. What is going on? CinemaCast, Jabe, CDW, Steampunk. Good to see you guys. You are here for the first, like, what, 2 or 3 minutes of, longest break I've taken in quite some time. Flyby, what is up? It's okay to dream about Robcats. It's pretty hard. You know what? Like, normally I'd be like, come on, guys, that's not true. But I mean, right now this beard, it's looking pretty good. All right. So I'm not gonna argue. What's going on, guys? As for the music, I'm using something called Pretzel Rocks, and I saw it on Mike the Bard's stream. If you don't know who Mike the Bard is, you might know who TVSBOH is. It's what he changed his name to after a few years. Definitely just a dream. Nah, cinema. It is all imaginary, indeed. Beard is back, yeah. And what happened was I buzzed off the beard for the summer, and I couldn't bring myself back. That's a lie. But whew. As for the music, yes, Pretzel Rocks. It has a bot that tells you what you're listening to. If you ever want to know what you're listening to in chat, it's right there for you. But I spent the other day getting this new setup. I got all new alerts. I'm pretty sure every alert is new. I have like one alert that I'm repeating, but it's being used for something else. When Towley hits the bong, the golden bong of subscriberhood. Whenever someone would subscribe, it was Towley hitting a bong with the bong grip in the background. But now I use that whenever someone donates 420 bits. I don't know. Updating my alerts is long overdue. I set all that stuff up when you could only have one variant, and then they made it so you could add stuff. And you get streamers like Jimmy Cotton. I guess he's one good example of someone who has a bunch of alerts for like different donations. Fist of the Walrus. Another example, you donate $4.20 to him, and he gets some crazy smoke weed every day alert. So, so friendo, how's it going? How's the wife, the Babbo, the Doge? Everything's good. Obviously, professionally, life could be a little better. And I say that because I haven't streamed in 3 months, Part of that is a choice, or has been a choice. Part of that has been when I have felt like I was wanting to do it. Life was kind of busy one way or the other and wouldn't allow it. It was kind of a bummer. And I'm just sitting here like at 10:30. I'm like, would it be just entirely too random to just hit start streaming right now? Because I spent the other day setting up all these new graphics. I didn't make any of this. It's all like pre-made themes. But still, like, the colors matched my channel. And by the way, Cinemacast, I read your question but didn't answer it. We're all doing great. The Babbo is, how do I put this? Absolutely amazing in every way, but so aggravating. I'm pretty sure you dads and moms who are in the chat know that. She just turned 1, so she's not walking everywhere, but she is walking. She's taking steps. She's crawling everywhere. So, you know, we are chasing her all over the place. Has it been 3 months? Feels like a year. I haven't streamed since July. And, you know, like, if you were to ask me like a week ago, I would have been like, yeah, it's been like a month or 2 since I've streamed. And before I went live a little while ago, I looked at my, the calendar on my computer, and I'm like 11. The last month I streamed was 7. Fuck. That's too much. That's too much. I'm here. And you guys are here too, so thank you. To everyone who showed up for the beginning of this glorious night. It's been a night that was inevitable. I mean, no, everyone knew I wasn't gone for good, you know? I'd have to be like dead, crippled, or in jail to be gone for good. You know, but you know, a month here, apparently 4 months there. It happens. I've really been enjoying the extra time I've gotten to spend with my daughter, though. As a fellow life player, into heavy RP, why did you switch to GTA? Because there's a million things I could do in GTA that I couldn't do in Arma. The number one thing, honestly, is vehicle collision. If you have to just pick one specific mechanic and compare it with GTA and Arma, vehicle collision is massive, and that's an engine thing. You know, like in Arma, when 2 vehicles collide, fucking tires explode, and someone goes flying to the moon. In GTA, when tires collide, well, it's called a pit maneuver. Well, not like the tires themselves colliding, but you know what I mean. Doctor Who, good to see you, man. Is there anyone I've missed? I'd feel really bad if there was someone who came in here and welcomed me back, and I missed you. So let me just make sure. Steampunk, CDW, Jabe, Cinemacast, Flyby. I said Steampunk already. Doctor Who. Alright, I got everyone. Thank you very much. There's many reasons Flyby, but that's, as far as mechanics go, that's number 1, I'd say. AI, even though the AI are a great reason not to play, they're a good reason to play. Alright, like they make the world more immersive even though they're fucking stupid. Alright, let me get on TeamSpeak and let me show these new screens off before we go. So this is my starting soon screen. This is my camera, like intermission screen. Changing games, or you know, whatever. Shooting the shit with you guys right here on this screen. Be right back.
Units be advised, I ran a plate on one of them.
Ending.
Back to a Joe Park.
And offline. Don't go, I'm not really offline, don't leave. And this is how it looks when we're live. I can adjust as I need to. I don't know if the camera, I mean the camera's probably going to stick around tonight, because why not? I don't know if it's going to stick around in general, though. But the theme came with this camera frame, so I figured, you know, That, and I just shaved my head and fixed up the beard. It's looking good. But we've already established that tonight. So if there's going to be a night I'm going to go on camera, it's going to be tonight. What's going on, Chargerman 13? How are you, man? There's actually a good reason. So when I have music playing through Pretzel Rocks, the bot automatically puts it in chat. And it does that to give proper credit where credit's due for music, because I don't think this is royalty-free stuff. Maybe it is. I don't know. I could be wrong about that, but I don't think everything on this list is royalty-free. You have to give them credit in order to listen to it. Like, if you block the bot and it can't give credit in chat, you're not allowed to use Pretzel Rocks. It bans you from the service. So I figured some of my highlights, clips, sometimes entire streams end up on YouTube. So I feel like with the chat over there, all the songs are going to get proper credit when they come on. So if I do have to use a clip from YouTube and it's got some of this music, I'm pretty sure I'm in the clear. Not 100% sure, but what's going on, Dimmies? It is the Rothcast. Saw you on Atonement the other day. Hopefully we can get some more people playing on there. I got lots of great ideas. Sure, there's great stuff that I can only get away with doing on OCRP, scenario-wise. And then there's stuff where it's so off the walls, and I'd be working with people who I've been working with for years. And that's really where, for me, Atonement comes to shine, is when I've got, like, some specific out-of-the-box scenarios. Not that I couldn't do them on OCRP, but it's more of an issue of, like, comfort working with people who I've worked with for years in that regard. Alright. So strange seeing the Roth live in-game again. I know, right? What is this madness? Alright, so let me disable Pretzel Rocks. That was good music, though. That was good music. I've checked it out before, but this was the first time I've really listened to it for more than a couple of minutes. I was listening to it for like 20, 30 minutes before I started streaming, just to kind of get a feel for what stuff was out there. All right. Oh, this is it. This is it. County 420, show me 10-8, 1037. We live. We officially live. We officially on patrol. Oh, we don't have a dispatcher, so now we officially live. Child screaming in the background. Yeah. Perfect. Wouldn't be a Rothcast stream without the Babbo in the background. We have to clip the whole 15-minute intro right to prove this happened. A series of clips. He was there. I synced him. You're gonna have to record the clips, because I can still delete the clips. So you're gonna have to record the clips on your own software just to prove. You're gonna have to record them with OBS. Hard copies, bro. They don't have a circle here. I don't know why they got rid of it, but okay, there we go. I don't know if it was deliberate or they just accidentally removed the circle and were like, oh, whoops. What are we going to drive today? What are we going to drive? Sheriff's. I really like the Explorer. It's pretty savage. I don't want to go unmarked. Not today. I'd say 65. If you're going over 65 miles an hour in Sheriff's territory, you are going to have a conversation with me. Don't really feel like going slick top. Actually, this thing has really awesome extras all the way around.
177, I got one of them headed eastbound, 68, heading back towards the Yellow Jack.
Oh, something's going on at the Yellow Jack. Alright, let's go check that out.
10-4, 1-6 attempt to cut off.
And we're officially
Have
riding into battle.
Westbound now.
130's coming up. 68 westbound.
10-4. He's behind the fruit stand looking at me. I'm in front of him.
I'm just gonna make sure this guy's good over here, because he's by himself and there's at least two of them.
Yeah, here shortly.
Oh, it's the fucking dog killer!
Flipped around again.
If you want, I have a buddy up at the gas station over there by the airfield, and I can put in a good word for you with them if you want to go and have them buff it out.
Well, I probably will. Probably not right this second, because we're meeting a friend of mine down there at the, oh shit, I don't even remember the name of the place, shit, down there on Seaview. But if you could just give me his name, I'll be glad to go talk to him later on and see if I can have him help me out, because...
Still continuing westbound 68, heading towards the base.
You're good over here, right, Deputy? Just wanted to, I saw you by yourself with Optimus Prime. Alright, I'll be on my way then, gentlemen.
Yeah. Alright.
I had something fly.
Yeah, the guy's name
thank you
is
for the follow.
He's a really cool guy. He'll get buffered out for you.
I think it's definitely Optimus Prime, yeah. I mean, I know red, white, and blue, but I mean, let's be honest, Optimus Prime. Oh, there's a seatbelt light.
Still continuing.
That's amazing. Because this server has seatbelts, and I always forget. Granted, I drive like a granny unless I'm in a chase, so when I get into accidents, I don't go flying out the windshield. But when cops do go flying out the windshield, it's really bad.
Grand Valley.
All right, where are these guys? That sounds like these guys are in a chase.
Primary, you have better eyes.
Yeah, I gotta get in on this.
Now west, Zancudo, Grand Valley.
Heading back towards 68. Heading back towards the 68.
I don't know. I'll probably run into them if I drive this way.
County 743. I just had one of those ATVers pass me at Panorama and Joshua heading northbound Panorama.
So we're now eastbound Route 68 on that one four-wheeler.
Oh, they're chasing a quad down 68? That's not going to be easy. I think I'm taking a shortcut to 68. No, this was not a shortcut to 68. I've made a terrible mistake. Definitely getting low-ish frames. I mean, everything seems to be fine streaming. But I'm streaming 1080p, 4500 bits. Or kilobits per second.
Pulling up
so
the Yellow Jack at this time, still eastbound Route 68.
177, I'm trying to catch up.
Fucking Yellow Jack now? But yeah, anyway, let me know if you guys end up having some buffering issues at all.
743, I'm secondary, northbound Panorama. Turning left onto Joshua, westbound Joshua. Flipping around eastbound Algonquin.
Alright, we're in. No buffering so far on mobile. Ah,
Turning
interesting.
northbound Panorama. Or correction, southbound Panorama.
both are here now.
I'm gonna be switching to mouse and keyboard, cause
Continuing south of
for
town.
driving like this, I'm better with that.
One just turned off into the yellow jack. Westbound Route 68.
Are we chasing that green quad? I have no idea. 420, are we chasing that green quad?
Taking left onto this dirt road.
Watch this
743
way,
on
Nate.
primary.
What's going on, Pizza? How you doing, man? I don't know. I have no idea if we're chasing that green quad or not, so I'm not gonna...
Still on the dirt road heading south.
I lost him.
Vehicles stopping, turning around. Heading back to Joshua.
We're chasing both of them.
Trooper, you 10-4.
10-4. Eastbound Joshua. Eastbound 68, sorry.
177, I suggest we terminate. We're not going to be able to catch them.
I'm tempted to just hit him off the bike.
County 420, I can set up strips on the 68.
I believe spikes on a ATV is a 10-10.
10-4.
Correct, 10 on spikes. North.
Okay, I thought we could... I know you can't strip a motorcycle. That's just murder.
26, no contact, no visual loss. Units, I believe we have a 1028 on one of them. We'll just go with that.
County 420, I have eyes on the blue quad heading west down 68.
I believe we should just try to get a license plate and put a warrant out.
10-4, stand by.
10-4, 166, 10-6 for refuel, and I'll review my dash cam to see if I can get the plate off the one I was behind.
We got a foot bail. Heading west 68. Oh, his friend is here. What are you guys doing? You guys are crazy. Hands up. Let's go. Hands up. Hands. County 421 in custody. West on 68. Hold it right there, sir.
420 from 166. What's your 1020 in postal?
Postal.
If it wasn't for me running out of fuel.
927.
10-4.
Whoa, buddy, there's no reason for you to yell. I'm right here, boss. But yes, of course you should have cast up. No, it's okay. Doesn't seem like it's your fault. Anyway, sir, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you do or say will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney if you cannot afford one. One will be provided to you by the state. 420, 10-9.
Just let us know what his name is when you get it.
Sounds good.
All right, and what's your name, buddy? You have any ID on you?
It's gonna be Tom Harry.
I'm sorry, what was that? Tom Harry?
Yes, sir?
Is your middle name Richard?
No.
Because then you'd be, any Tom, Dick, or Harry. Anyways, yeah, I'm going to be performing a search on you. Is there anything you have on you that I should know about? Anything that would poke, prod, or stick me or hurt me in any way?
I know there's a taser somewhere in my back pocket. There might be a knife, maybe a baseball bat. Don't ask how that got there.
No, it makes sense. Those are some big shorts, sir. 420, he said his name was Tom Harry.
Can I get a ride?
Full body search. Yeah, his mic is through the roof. Damn.
Nobody got hurt, did they? I hope not.
Gonna be 10-6 for one mic, transporting 130 to BCSO.
Make sure I have everything that's dangerous. Flashlights are pretty dangerous. I'm proof of that.
Yeah, I guess there was a flashlight in there somewhere.
Indeed. Supposedly there's a dishwasher safe, but I mean, are they really?
Hmm.
Alright.
Guess I must have missed.
Alright, so I'm going to be placing you in the back of my vehicle. Watch your head. Whew. That was quite a way to wake up. What?
I said good 10-15, good arrest. We,
Thank you.
Chasing him for about a few minutes.
Yeah, I saw this look in his eye, like he was on foot, and he was looking at me, and then I got out of my vehicle, and he looked at my car. You know, and I looked at him, and I'm just like, oh, fucking hell no, I will... well, I guess I'm probably not supposed to say I'll shoot you before you take that, but I mean, you know, I might have.
Yeah, you got him. Good trip.
Indeed, indeed. And he surrendered before he rode the lightning, so that'll buy him a little bit of leeway, I suppose.
Do that.
Still gotta catch my buddy.
Quad.
Well, it'd be a lot easier to catch your buddy if you told us his name.
Where's your helmet?
I thought you guys would have had his plate. You know, that trooper maybe, since y'all had him sitting back there at that traffic stop for a good minute.
Don't look at me. I just woke up and had some coffee. I'm working the graveyard.
I understand that one. I don't know his name. I just kind of... Maybe? I don't know.
Hey! Hey, you! There he is! There's the chicken fucker! He's hiding behind the RV! You not see him? He's right there! Go get him! Oh my god, look at there he goes! That was fucking cheeky! I'm gonna give him points for that. Like, you know, not real points, but like theoretical, like internet points or something like that. But your ass is going to jail.
Oh, come on! At least I gave up.
That was pretty fucking slick of your buddy there. That was so funny. What's going on,
like that I don't know.
And I'm sorry, what was his name again? I forgot. You told me earlier, but I forgot. That's him. That's the chicken fucker.
Well, I normally call him Johnny. I don't know his real name. Like I said, I don't really know him that well, if you catch the flow. We just kind of hang out.
What's going on, Hoggy? How you doing, man? Gnomeland. If it weren't for those meddling police officers, I was gonna spike strip them, and I actually was in perfect position to. But then they said, no, we don't spike strip ATVs. And I'm like, come on, like we could. Like we could. Like, yeah. We established that spike stripping a motorcycle is murder. But like an ATV, they'd be alright. They'd be alright. What's going on, Hell's Angel? It is a Wild Roth stream. This fucking guy.
Yeah.
JJLV 007, what's going on? Ready for SWAT? How you doing? Wait, wrong turn. See, no, it's okay. I'm code 2. This is legal.
I'm sure it is.
And see, it was an emergency. I had to not look like an idiot in public. Mission complete. Now, I get it. I get it. Because in real life, I think something terrible would happen in real life. If you... Well, the thing is, in ATVs in real life don't go as fast as they go in GTA that I know of. I could be wrong about that. A motorcycle, 2 wheels, all of a sudden becoming 2 rims, you're gonna die. An ATV, I think there's a good chance you could die. But, you know, you'd walk it off.
County 46, I'll be 1042, 107, make this.
County 420, gonna need someone at the sheriff's office who's on this guy for the whole chase. The only thing I really know is high-speed pursuit.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I was on the radio, you know, and I wasn't whispering into it so you could hear me.
Okay.
Alright, I'd say watch your head, but you got a helmet, you'll be fine.
That was...
Yeah, I'll be fine. It's alright. I will too, not this time.
487. If he's felony eluding, I don't know what the original charge was. You can't tack on him hitting my cruiser.
Alright. For whatever reason, he became uncuffed. Stop being so squirmy!
I can't help it, man.
You didn't do anything.
Got the shit to bed.
We have to science it, indeed. We'll have to science this. You know, I got on the radio and I was just like, I could totally spike strip these guys. And then they were like, no, we don't spike strip ATVs. And I was like, so what if that makes sense? I want to.
They already tried that. There's a trooper that had spikes on. I completely avoided them. I don't know.
Well, you had someone looking out for you, because you might not have eluded mine. Mine are sneaky, cheeky, and most importantly, but also deaky. So yeah, you gotta watch out. You gotta watch out for those. All right, Mr. Tom Harry, I'm gonna get you up in the computer here. Anything I should know about you before I do?
1042. You guys have a good night.
Squeaky.
At least you were.
Maybe a traffic ticket.
Tom Harry. Well, I hope you're not a strong proponent for the Second Amendment, because I think you might be about to be revoked.
It is what it is. I'll have to give me another one.
America, home of the land, home of the free, and land of the fuck yes. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Firearms revoked. You got a couple of tickets. Speeding. I mean, this was obviously speeding. Normally, I wouldn't worry about the speeding fine in a case like this, but OCRP actually introduced a license point system, and it's automatic when you put in the speeding tickets. What's going on, Cow Kicker? Certified redneck. Is that who you think it is? Yeah, it is. It's kind of a big deal. Random Sunday night. You know, why not? Let's just fucking get on it. Ty Liger 45. Long time indeed. Good to see you guys. Thanks for rolling in, everyone. If I missed anyone, I do apologize. But it's good to see you guys. Everyone welcoming me back. I appreciate it. This guy's only 5'8". That's too damn short.
Hey, there goes my body. Let's go get him. You got me here. Go get him.
Oh, we got his buddy? Oh, someone got his buddy. Alright, first thing first, we're going to write you citation. Guy was definitely going not over 90 in a 60. I don't have the plate number, but I mean, you know, whatever. Make sure there's nothing I'm missing. I guess that's it. That should be everything. So you have to click this print. Did I miss something? I don't know. I have no idea if I did this right. I don't think I did, actually. It probably won't let me if I don't have his license plate or something like that. Like this, there are fields I have to put in, so. Oh, okay, no, all right, I have to add here. So this is just speeding. All right, now let's try. It's a ticket for $4,000. Damn. There we go. All right, just to bring you up to speed, before I start getting into the jail time charges, I have written you a citation for speeding 30 miles an hour above the limit, and it does come associated with 4 points added to your license, as well as a $4,000 fine.
Well,
What's going on, Hendo?
okay, cool. How much longer is this gonna take?
Almost done. Oh, hello. Is this your friend?
I don't know who the hell that is. They look ugly though.
County 420. I have a gentleman at the sheriff's office. It looks like he's waiting for somebody. Okay, so let me just issue this fine, y'all.
Who in the hell are you?
Better watch you talking to, big boy.
I'm not the one in cuffs.
Uh-huh.
I don't know, whatever. It's on his
Pretty sure you ain't so innocent either, but
good enough. 4,000 video game dollars is not a big deal. All right. Oh, let me get your arrest report written up, and we'll have you on the next bus out of here.
Is there any alcohol on it?
There might be some toilet wine. I don't know. I really don't know what they got going around nowadays.
Oh. How many girls can be on?
Alright, what am I doing? Alright, I gotta get this guy's thing back up. Create record. Arrest report. Add charges by typing in this field.
Are you here for the other, the guy with the mohawk over there?
You can stop yelling at me.
Yeah. And this guy's mic was pretty rough, but, you know, he'll get the idea. He'll take care of that. $50,000 fine. Oh, it's a felony 3. So he's going to be looking at, like 8 months, 10 months in jail, something like that. I consider this part of the sentence, too, waiting for my slow ass to finish up the report.
Someone stole my tow truck.
Tow truck?
Yep.
Alright, we got the report all filled out. Fleeing and eluding. That's going to come with a 5-month sentence, and you'll be on the next bus.
Okay.
Right,
So, I see 5 months. I'm sorry, what?
I was going to say, just go have a seat by the door, and or you can just stand by the door, and they'll be right here.
Okay.
Oh,
take his cuffs off me.
Yeah, I can take care of that. By the way, tell Tyrone I said hi. I still owe him a few cigarettes.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I was just saying, I still owe Tyrone a few cigarettes, so just tell him that Deputy Roth says hey.
I'll be sure to pass on the message.
Alright, jail is weird here. To jail him, I have to This guy was Dominic S. Fuck, how do I jail? It's so confusing.
Unit BCSO, can you stand by for a couple minutes? This gentleman here has an active warrant.
I don't know how to jail. Is there anyone? What's going on, Victory Kisses? How you doing? Not very long ago, to be honest. Is there anyone here who plays on OCRP that can tell me the command for jail? It's something I get wrong quite a bit. Hey, buddy, mind doing me a quick favor?
Okay, can you tell me what your home address is?
My Wi-Fi's acting up. Would you mind putting the transfer through to get this guy in the bus for 5 months?
Okay.
Yeah, please and thank you. Sorry about that. I know, that's annoying. I'm an old man who doesn't know how to use his phone.
That's okay, that happens.
Yeah, 5 months fleeing and looting. All paperwork's all written up. I just can't get it transferred through. It was an epic intro, indeed. Hey, Cow Kicker, you're taking off. It was good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a good night, dude. This database is slick. Yeah, OCRP has put a lot of work into their CAD system. Yeah, it's been a while since I've had to write up that part of the paperwork. I kind of had a brain fart. Sorry about that, but I appreciate the assist.
Of course. I think they have a full schematic on all the new things on the Discord LEO section.
Ah, okay. I'll get right to that before I send my next 10-15 down to Lover's Lane.
Perfect. Thank you. Have a good night.
Indeed. You too.
We're back
Whoa!
up at BCSO.
Stop running. You're gonna get yourself taped.
308 foot pursuit.
It's dark as fuck.
Wait, you on foot pursuit?
Yeah, we're westbound from BCSO behind the houses. His report.
Do you have enough units, or you need me to
Stay down. Taser deployed. One in custody.
We got taser deployed.
All right, I got you covered.
Now, Joe, why'd you have to go and do that?
Whew. What the fuck did I just run into?
All right, now let's go.
Oh, you got a little bit of a limp, deputy. Are you okay?
Well, he just kicked the shit out of me.
You need me to call someone from county? Have a look? Yeah, I honestly have no idea what happened there. I knew I wasn't gonna get any closer than the other deputy. So basically what I was trying to do during that was predict, like, weird turns he might take. And he took none of them, to be honest, so. Because meth. And that's why you don't do meth, Billy Bob. You end up like him. Damn, glad I called for backup on that. I would have been stuck alone with that guy. I'll hang tight here in case him or anyone else gives him trouble.
Are you here for the assistance call? Yeah.
Is he talking to me or no? Okay.
All right. Well, in addition to the warrant you did have, which you could have got cleared up, you can have assault on a police officer.
You have assault on a police officer. Yep. Yeah, exactly. See, that's why I didn't react right away, Steampunk, because it's so easy to hit people accidentally in GTA, you know? So the first hit, I was like, that might be a fluke. And it was not a fluke. It was not a fluke. I'm hoping so, Gnomeland. It's not going to be anything specific like any of the scenario ideas I talked about. It's just get people together because we got so many people over on Atonement RP who probably like me have just like checked it and seen 0 or 2 people on or something like that, and I'm just like, well, there's not much I could do. So I want an hour where I want a few hours where people know they can look and see people and get on, and we can make some more shit go down over there.
Status and location.
It's too damn quiet over there. Everyone's riding their damn horses and assaulting their assaulting that feminist like the guy on YouTube. Who did he ask for?
140 southbound route 13.
Okay, 140, not okay. I just heard 4 and 0. I'm like, they're not asking for me, are they?
San Andreas 177 status check.
What is this atonement? You know, I don't have a
10-8 southbound 13.
I don't have a bot.
All right, before we go any further, do you have anything on you need to know about? 166 status check and location.
Shouldn't.
Oh, I think someone's just going down the list.
15, 13 split, southbound.
Metro 188 status check and location.
Yeah, someone's just doing a universal status check. I don't want to miss that. They'll send the guards out after me.
Metro 320 status check and location. Alright, give me just a couple minutes.
There's a Discord to join for Atonement Flyby. I'll get you that link shortly.
Metro 618 status check and location.
Gonna be 10-6 fueling up at 366 postal.
County 420 status check and location.
I'm gonna be 10-8 over at the Sheriff's Office, Blaine County. Victory Kisses just dropped 500 biddies! Thank you very much. It's a nice welcome back. By the way, someone subscribed earlier. I totally did not thank them because I was in the middle of something. Let me go back into my notifications. I heard the subscriber alert, and I didn't properly thank them.
10-4, all units.
At least I thought I heard a subscriber alert. Did someone subscribe?
Have a great night.
Because I'm not seeing it in my list, in my dashboard. I feel bad for not thanking someone for a subscribe. Thank you very much for the sub, Cave Girl. I really appreciate that. As for why I'm not seeing it on my list here, well, that's a little weird. I'm not seeing it on my dashboard. But still, very much appreciated. Thank you. Just me, boss. Alright, Atonement RP. I'm going to take a moment to set up a bot command for it right now. Set link to expire. Never. And I have a chat bot right here now, so I can just make this command. Like I have the Streamlabs one. RP over at that. Anyone can do this! Exclamation point atonement. Oh my goodness! Gnomeland, $25 World Star. Shit. Nice. Thank you very much, Gnomeland. Can we please get some hearts, some hypes, some love and chat wherever you got it. Please show that love for the one and only Gnomeland Security. You've got James Woods. I know how it goes and peeps are in RP. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Gnome Star. Oh, man, that's a friggin'... That's an avatar right there. I'm aggravated that that sub didn't show up, though. 27 months of Game Wisp Hollow Grin, what's up? I'm not sure if you ever got an email, but I did. I recently got an email saying that Game Wisp is shutting down, apparently. So, yeah. So let me just officially thank you for 27 months of savage Game Wisp support. Well, as long as they're not yours, CinemaCast. But hey, I mean, like I said, as long as they're not yours, that is a suitable celebration.
So I guess I'll
What
have
are the tassels on them?
What's that?
Punching an LEO is not a misdemeanor. What? In what country is that a
I
misdemeanor?
had the dispatcher pull you out to get the license
But
plate.
okay, we do officially have that exclamation point atonement command. If anyone ever is looking for a place to roleplay, well, maybe atonement is looking for you.
I don't even own a boat.
So that command will get you to the Discord.
And I don't know.
Yeah, we hear a train, but there's no train, by the
I'm
way.
a straight character, man. I had my
I guess
burrito
all I
stolen
really got you on
earlier,
is-
and
All I really got you on is a misdemeanor. Assault on public.
Yeah, the developers are good looking. I hear one of them wore a kilt one day.
Alright, let's just pay this.
Probably a lot of days.
Alright, it's $20,000 bond.
You declare your HDD. Yeah, I gotta do that. My hard drive fills up so
Okay, I'm
fucking
ready for it.
fast.
177.
With recordings.
That way I can do all the paperwork stuff.
Alright, you should have that.
32177 1010.
But Atonement has basically Atonement consists of mostly people from Orgabyte and people from the streams, like viewers and players from Orgabyte. For example, you know, Craig plays over there, Craig Evans, Johnny Robbins. Honorby is whitelisted over there, and he is whitelisted as a cop, but we can't get him to fucking play to save our lives, dude. We're like, come on, Honorby, get the fuck over here, got some trouble. And he's like, okay, I'll be on, like, you know, sometime, maybe.
Right here.
Oh, child.
Alright, and I can get
I'm a baby.
out among officers.
420, go ahead.
Might have to go to the DOT and file the paperwork.
420, I'm going to
So,
have
I'm
you
not sure if I
respond
could get a
along
mark
with
stolen.
County
Okay.
EMS to Route 68,
Okay, that'd be
Postal
awesome, man.
954, corner of Cat Claw and Route 68 for a motorist that got ran off his
Thanks,
bike
you too.
by a purple Hummer.
10-4, you said that's 954 Cat Claw?
Yep, 954 at Cat Claw and and Route 68.
Show me en route.
10-4. And attention all units, please be on the lookout. I will be putting out a bolo here shortly for 3 total Hummers. 2 of them are purple, 1 is
Get
gray.
yourself one of those Hummers from that hooker back there.
On South Strawberry Ave to its Grove.
God, I might have to do an accident report. I haven't done one of those yet officially.
618. I'm gonna be attached.
I don't want to do an accident report,
I have all the
but,
information in there.
but it's my accident, so I gotta do the whole proper scene and all that.
San Andreas 572.
572.
San 37 10 8.
Some of it's fun, some of it's kind of a little much. Well, I shouldn't say a little much. Just, you know, extra time. If I can find this guy. Is this him over here? Here we go. County 420, you can show me on scene. I have one male subject. Hey, boss, how you doing? Name's Deputy Ralph Cast. You okay?
Yeah, I'm doing alright. It's a lot of pain, I'll put it that way.
Okay, we got someone from county coming. Do you have anything you need me to take a look at?
Be advised. For 2
I think when I hit this pole that's right behind me, I think I might have messed up my left leg. I'm not sure it was hurt when I move it.
All right, hold on a second. Let me go get my first aid and my vest and all that. Oh! Don't drive over my legs, thank you. Get out of here. Ugh.
Metro 320.
320.
1050 with 3 of them. 3 of those Hummers are going to be posted 118 southbound Strawberry Ave. If you can roll me an additional.
10-4, 618, you headed that direction. 188, can you head towards that area too?
Okay, I actually shouldn't put the vest on when I'm wearing a coat in the future.
320, can you redo your postal?
So we postal 118. The 2 purple ones just took off and gone down into Grove. I've got the green one pulled over.
All right, are you bleeding at all? Or anything look broken, dislocated?
Broken or dislocated, I don't know. Like I said, I just want to move my left leg. Bleeding wise, probably just some minor cuts and bruises from scraping across the asphalt.
Just ran my vehicle. Send me a 1031.
1031 in progress.
I don't know how to spell gauze, whatever. Alright, I have no idea if this package is mislabeled gauze, gauze, something like that, but whatever, it probably still works. If you do have anything that you need to stop the bleeding on, just hold that on and use that ice pack where most of the pain is, and I'll get the street cleared up. That should hold you over until county medical gets here.
Shots fired, ambush.
Hey, man, thanks.
Grove, we're in the cul-de-sac at Grove.
Cul-de-sac at Grove, can I get all units?
1-8 on scene.
We have automatic gunfire at Grove.
Automatic gunfire, I'm now making all units.
Bye-bye, 50.
Just in case.
Off the hip.
Officer down.
Barely got this thing over here. Alright, do you have a registration for this thing at all? We don't have a license plate on here for my report.
Yeah, it's in my backpack.
Can we get units on Royal Alstein and Dutch London?
All my ID and stuff is in my backpack.
Alright, what's your name, buddy?
177.
It's gonna be Tom Rambo.
Copy direct.
Copy direct.
Okay, and would you say that you drew first blood, or was it the motorcycle?
Possibly a motorcycle.
One down behind the
Alright, it says in the registration, your VIN number is by 50, is that right?
One's going around the back of post.
Yes, sir, that's it.
Alright, now hey, I'm not gonna be the one to bust your balls too much, but I think you know you shouldn't have a vehicle out on the street without a plate.
Yeah, I know.
Hummer is on fire. It's gonna blow.
What am I missing? Hummer is on fire. Officer down. Automatic gunfire on Grove Street. Shit is going down in the city tonight. That's okay. We all gotta be a hero.
177. I'm on Roy Losteen.
And sometimes you gotta get into a gunfight on Grove, and sometimes you gotta give a motherfucker an ice pack. Being a hero has a different meaning every day.
3 black males that appeared. They're all wearing black clothing. Purple clothing, unknown further though.
Locals are the worst. Yeah, they are.
Pushing up.
You didn't get that? You change it over next month? Hologren? Hey, I appreciate that. I'll be streaming. I really hope I will. Anyways, You know, this isn't just, hey, I have a free night, let's do it. This is more like, this is more, hopefully, day one of a return. But, okay. I gotta try to do, like, an accident report.
Unknown about dead.
Well, I've got his plate, bye 50. I need to ask him some questions, though.
San Andreas 166. I have a black Futo that was driving erratic. Vehicle's window is busted out on the driver's side. I'm gonna be on Broen and Covenant Avenue, 131.
Is that the Futo you're looking for?
Description of a gentleman that fled on foot, possible.
Only description we have are black.
Do me a favor and do a hop, skip, and a jump. But is that Futo? Is that what you're looking for back there?
Is a African male with a purple shirt.
177. I'm right up the road.
Break 188. Can you go to the other side and help?
All right. Well, I don't know what this guy's doing, but
320 be advised. We're clearing all of.
do you happen to know who that guy is in that car back there?
Confirm we do have 2 suspects down.
He's a good buddy of mine. That's a Sultan RS, if I'm correct. I think that's the kind of car he's got.
Okay, yeah, they're looking for a Futo on the radio. Apparently, shit's going down over on Grove. All right, well, I do have a couple of questions to ask you about the accident. If you're feeling up to it.
Yeah, totally. That's fine.
What's going on, Alien Industries? All right, and about how fast would you say you were going, if you can recall?
I was doing at least 52. I know the speed limit's for Jesus.
At least 52. They're gonna fuck you real good on that. Anyway, they're kidding. Anyways, let's see. Was anyone else involved? You know, maybe a local or someone a little bit more intelligent who knew better than to run away?
No, I mean, I can tell you how it all started. The guy came over in oncoming lanes as I was going down Panorama towards Sandy, cut over, almost hit me head on if I didn't swerve. So I went to go flip around just to go see what his deal was and tell him he needs to, you know, watch out. And when I tried getting up next to him, he just made a hard left swerve and knocked me right off my bike and just kept on going, jumped on the highway and took off down there.
Alright. Well, whoever that was, I'm sure we're not going to hear from them again. They probably didn't even realize what happened.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Saying whoever that was that sped off probably didn't even realize what happened.
Possibly. I don't know. We had 2 other buddies with him. One was had the same color Hummer as he did, and another one was right behind him.
How many were there?
There was 3. There was 2 purple ones and 1 gray one in the center.
All right. Well, we're looking out for those. What's going on, Twisted Bones? How you doing?
Yeah, I'm not sure what the deal was. I passed him coming up, going down 68 to put gas in the bike. Came back up, was going back over to Sandy to meet my buddy back there. It's an assault. And I was on Panorama. He swerved in the opposite lanes, tried hitting me. I guess I don't know. That's what I presume was happening. That or he was playing on his phone, like you know, typical idiot. And then this here, when I tried catching up to him, it's on me to pay attention and watch out.
Well, when we do get our eyes on those guys, if we can get our hands on them, you know, we can add hit and run to their little shit list today.
Oh, that would be great. Maybe just the one, not all 3, but I mean the other 2 were witnesses to it, and they kept going with him.
Which color was the one that hit you again?
It was a purple one. It was the foremost purple one. He might have damage on his driver rear somewhere.
Yeah, we'll see
maybe
if he didn't
go get a
black
fix.
paint.
10-4.
Alright, I got everything I need here. Do you need me to give you a ride to the hospital, or the garage, or what? We can get someone to tow your vehicle as well.
If you can get a tow out for the bike, I'll just see if there's alright if my buddy back here in the sort can run me down to Sandy, and I'll get checked out there at the medical center, see if everything's alright.
Alright, roger that. What was your last name again, sir?
2, I believe. 166.
It's Rambo.
Of course, Tom.
R-A-M-B-O.
Yeah, Tom Rambo. I know how to spell that. B-L-O-O-D. Yep, got it.
Metro 618. 618.
Alright, Mr. Rambo, you are free to go. We don't arrest anyone for vagrancy, not in this county. Especially not a Vietnam veteran. What kind of heartless monster is goddamn Brian Dennehy?
Metro 618. Let's go.
Yeah, well, as soon as the radio clears up, I'll call for a tow on this. And you are free to go, Mr. Rambo.
Alright, thanks, man.
Alright, no problem. County 420, requesting 1070, Route 68, Cat Clive.
1070 was en route. Shortly after you said you were en route, they should have been there.
10-4, is it county?
10-4 county.
If you can run me down to Sandy, that'd be great. Get checked out.
No, wrong SUV. That's my Ford.
Status check on all units.
No, this one's mine. You took it from BCSO.
Okay, yeah, you're probably right. Sorry. Yeah, he might be right about that. Dale Tucker is a national treasure.
Can I get a 1070 for this black Puto?
Dale Tucker, American trucker.
166, county off rotation tow, Nixon Port Garage will be en route.
County 420, you can show me all clear. 10-8 off that call.
10-4 showing you 10-8 off that call. Sanders 572. 572. 10.
Alien, it's good to see you, man. Hope everything's going well for you. Twisted Bones says I'm starting to look like a viper. Well, black and green have always been my colors, and white on the stream. Black, green, and white. Basically, just a little bit of white where there's no black or green. And then that's the smoke theme. I thought that really kind of fit, and the fact that it was with those colors, that was just fucking savage. Oh man, chat is pretty hard to see with the
Thomas, date of birth 10/24/93, male, black.
With the radar. Let me do something about that for you guys.
114 Grove Street, 170 pounds. Vehicle owned is a Patriot of 6'7", Nora King 6, Yellow Adam 4.
See if that's any better.
Has a.
Let me know if this is better overall.
Pistol, firearm. Previous.
Oh, you meant the uniform in game.
Criminal mischief and DUI.
Oh, that actually reminds me. I got to take my vest off too.
Can you mark this party as deceased and roll a coroner this way?
10-4.
Doesn't look like I can. Oh no, I can. Vehicle doors. No, okay, I have to be in the car to access the doors. So I just don't like the way it looks. You're supposed to put on your vest when you respond to a traffic accident, but I don't know if you're still supposed to put on your vest if you're wearing like the raincoat getup. And the reason I say that is because they generally don't want you wearing things that don't look right. Like this example, this vest, the way it goes through my coat. I have no idea. I'll have to ask about that at some point.
Should be arriving shortly.
Now, hi, Nails Cave Girl! How's my little one doing? She's doing wonderful. She's a pain in the ass, but she's adorable at the same time. And she's crawling all over the house. And she's always trying to eat the dog food. That's actually the worst thing she tries to do on an unbelievably regular basis. Is she's always trying to eat the dog food. It's regular. It's basically when Loki is really hungry, we have to put the dog food. You have to put the dog food like in another room and just lock her in the room for 5 minutes and just be like, "Let us know when you're done." She scratches at the door when she's done eating.
177618.
All right, ready to roll. Just like that, eating all the dog food. All right. Well, now it's just time to do some aimless patrolling. See what's going on Route 68. Well, I mean, if you're talking about the hair below my face, it's as natural as it gets. Have her nurse call me. God damn it, CinemaCast. I didn't realize I was running a dating service here.
I'm gonna be 1098 back 10-8. San Andreas 140 status check.
Oh, the hair below.
140, I'm still on scene. If you need me elsewhere, I can clear.
Including machine hair.
Just checking. San Andreas 177 status check.
Show me 10-6 at CLS. I transported 320 here to get checked out.
10-4. San Andreas 401 status check.
I'm 2-4.
Are you gonna be on scene or are you clearing?
If I'm not needed, I'll clear.
10-4. I think you can clear. Go back to patrol.
Where it counts. I do not wear a merkin. If that is what you're implying.
San Andreas 166 status check.
Nipple wigs. Jesus. What the hell is this? Wow. I should have known better than to stream this late. Because this is what happens. This is what happens when I stream this late. I can't control you monsters.
San Andreas 572 status check.
572, we're 10-4 on scene, still speaking with suspects.
10-4. Metro 188 status check.
10-4 still on scene with these guys.
Go ahead, little coyotes.
Status check.
10-4.
Roar!
Connecting investigation.
Roar what?
10-4.
What are we roaring at? Or just roaring in general?
San Andreas 166. Do you still have 110-15?
We are looking for some Hummers. Nope, this plate is not registered. I mean, it could be our guy, maybe. I don't know. If it is our guy, then he's got an unregistered vehicle. Shit, it's Dale Tucker.
San Andreas 177.
177.
Mr. Tucker, pull over. We know you have bitches and meth.
Row, as well as I have one
even if it is just the bitches on the wall.
10-4.
You don't mess with the Zohan. You do not mess with the Zohan. Just about to say, it's Dale, get him. Oh my god, why are these guys going 15 miles an hour? Oh my goodness, this is a new kind of torture.
3-4, 320 from 166.
Why's my Danny girl crying, huh?
Go ahead.
What is she doing out there?
I have a Mr. Willingham that was here at the scene. His vehicle was shot up. Was he shooting at Leo?
I wouldn't have a clue. There was like 3 or 4 of them.
10-4. His vehicle was in the middle of the road, the Reaper Lambo.
Does this trigger you? Lack of space bars. God damn it, Mark, what are you doing? He's drunk and high on weed. You know what? Then that means he's not. Oh no! Man-to-Man War has just subscribed. Why did he do that for? Was it Game Wisp? Was it tier 1? No, it was a tier 1 sub. Why did he do that emoji? I have a new one. Well, hey, don't get me wrong. Thank you very much, Man Demand. It's good to see you again. Thank you very much for 7 months of tier 1 support. Much appreciated. But I set up a new alert, and it didn't set it off.
10-4, sir. I can clear back tonight.
Well, I'll have to look into that later. I thought the alert went off earlier. Here, this is what it was supposed to do, guys.
San Andreas 166 can be en route times 1:10:15.
I think I'm walking now. I know. I'm just making sure the pig is dead. I'm cooking it. I'm cooking it with the grill
Are you
on
gonna
my
be
engine.
going back on to patrol?
Hey, Fermi, you can mark
Yeah.
me
Hold on. Let me show you. I figured this was like a perfect alert for me on some level, you know. Yeah, that's what it's supposed to do. Maybe it was because it was a resub.
177.
Maybe resubs still do the old alert.
Mission Row to book this guy.
I'll figure that out later.
10-4. 188 direct. Do you copy?
I'm still on scene cleaning up these vehicles.
10-4, 618. Do you copy?
618, seem traffic code 188.
10-4. Can I have one of you start?
That was a
recording
pig.
mission row?
'Twas indeed. Yeah, okay, I should, huh? Let me get somewhere that's a little bit less useless than up here in the mountains next to this dead pig. Or not the mountains, but the, the dirt trails. Let me at least sit somewhere where it looks like I'm working. Man-to-Man War, how you doing, buddy? Hope things are going well. And if there's anyone in chat who I missed, I know I say this a lot, but hey, unfortunately I miss people more than I'd like. So if there's anyone here in chat who I missed, thank you very much for rolling in. It's good to see you.
Metro 618.
Just did it for a week, Ruff. I know, seriously, just got to make sure I keep it fresh. All right, what was I gonna do? All right, give me a moment. I wanna fuck with my alert. Get that volume, because you're right. That was a little too quiet.
Metro
Yeah,
130.
130.
130.
We're gonna need a 1070 times 4 at the Grove Street location for these vehicles.
10-4. Off
All right,
rotation.
let's try that
Dodo
now.
Towing will be en route with 4 wreckers.
Yeah, probably loud enough. I mean, I can fix it later if I need to. All right, that'll do for now. Crank it up another 25. I don't want it to be too loud. Because, like, if it goes off, like, you know, a ton. Like if someone was like doing gift subs or something like that and just kept on going off. I don't want it to just take over the entire stream. Alright, that's as good as it's probably going to need to get. Let's get back to the game, though. I wonder how many people just drove by me going fucking 80. Oh, yeah, Danny? She's out in the other room just being a baboski. You know what I should do? I should get to my cheeky spot. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get to my cheeky little traffic stop spot. I hate this guy, even though you're not real. I hate you so much.
Okay.
If you mean what no, Alien, he's talking about what I ran over earlier. I ran over a giant fucking like warthog in the middle of the road.
188.
Can I have a 1070 for this shot up cruiser?
Damn.
188.
Shit went down.
Will be en route for the
Oh, that reminds me. I gotta watch that clip that Flyby grabbed for me. You guys, you can always post clips. So the bot is going to block links, but Twitch clips are whitelisted. You know, those are unblocked. You can put those through. I guess that means even, you know, clips from other people's channels. Which is fine. It's just, the only thing I worry about is maybe, like, some fanboy who doesn't even like this channel. I don't know, spreading, like, random clips of their favorite streamer that has nothing to do with roleplay or something like that, you know? Basically, like, just someone who's going to another stream in order to advertise for themselves or another streamer. That violates the rules anyways, so they would just get, you know, banned after being warned, you know. I don't really see people doing that. For the most part, I see you guys making clips here in the channel and then sharing them so we can watch them again. Which is, honestly, like, the best part of clips. Just getting to share it like an instant replay right after.
Metro 618.
618.
We have a missing Impala, PD Impala, and
Not only Australia had giant pigs. Aw, hello, puppers.
572.
Go ahead.
Now that was a
That
puppers
yours
over
parked
there.
in the middle of the road.
It wasn't when I left it.
Too bad we can't get experience points for killing the pigs. Then we could go out and grind boar. Like it was South Park.
If it was on the side street between 120 and 122 Grove Street, then yeah.
Live to win.
Oh, yeah. I'll get right
Till
before
you
you.
die. Oh God, I'm like sitting here.
Yeah. That was 320's currently.
I was rocking out to a song that wasn't even playing. And I rear-ended some stupid fucking AI. If anyone knows, I'll be like, no, not on my screen. I didn't hit that on my screen.
To the unit
Not in-
that called in that motorcycle. Did you get a color description of it?
Not in my monocle.
140. It was a dark color motorcycle. Driver was a black helmet, gray t-shirt, looks like blue jeans.
What's going on, Jack Duffy? How are you, dude? Goody two-shoes police guy who interrupts my hard day's work. And we ain't seen nothing. Good. So, I know what Jack Duffy thinks, or Jack Houghton. I know what he thinks about this game, because I've known for a while that he played it. But what do you guys here in chat think of Warframe? Because I was a huge fan of Destiny 1. I loved it. I played it every day for months. And then Destiny 2 came out, and I was super fucking hyped and excited. And I had a good few days. Like, for 3 or 4 days, I really enjoyed Destiny 2. It was brand new. It was shiny. It was on PC. It was everything I really thought I wanted. And then I realized something. I realized I was wrong. And the game was a piece of shit. And now everyone is saying, "Oh, dude, Destiny is like really good now. You should totally play it, Roth. It's so good." It's like, you know what else is so good? Not giving that fucking company any more of my money in order to play a game that I've already spent $100 on. I dropped $100 on Destiny 2. The original game was bad. The next 2 expansions were even worse than the base game. Then, hold on. This guy's interrupting my rant.
What's up?
Hold on a second. Let me roll these windows down. Hey, boss, what's going on?
I was just sitting literally like 20 feet down the road over there in one of the other bushes, and then I saw you pull up here. I was like,
oh, I didn't even notice you. This is my cheeky deaky spot that I like to go to get the stupidest of stupids. But then, you know, I was sitting here recording a little vlog. I have a Facebook thing, and I was sitting there talking about how angry Destiny 2 makes me, and then all of a sudden there's a cop there. I'm like, shit, hide the weed.
all right, well, I'm gonna head down to at 68. I just got back from the city.
Wait, was it the Humvees? Is that who you guys are doing with down there?
Yeah. It was the 4 purple Humvees, whatever it was, and they were shooting everyone.
Well, I wasn't dealing with that call directly. I was overhearing it. I was actually responding to a hit and run. A guy on a motorcycle got knocked off, got hurt pretty bad, right out by the Yellow Jack a little while ago. And it was the Hummers. He said one of the Hummers hit him, and all 4 of them kept on going.
Yeah, I actually I was in 68, and then they all passed me, and they were doing some jank stuff and stopping in the middle of the road, turning the lights off, and it was nighttime, so it was a little weird. So I pulled up behind them. They all pulled over to the side of the road, didn't even have my lights on, so I started just running their plates, and they were all fine. So I just and didn't even initiate a stop or anything. So.
Well, closes my case. It sucks that we had to get fired on to do it, though. Did any of us get hurt down there in that mess? I know some of our cars took damage.
I think one officer got hit in the vest.
All right, then he'll pull through.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, that's good to hear. And it doesn't seem like too long ago I was at a little bit of a bloodbath. 2 officers barely pulled through, but they were off the roster for a bit.
Never too good.
Alright, well, I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna fry myself up some shitbirds.
Alright, well, enjoy.
Indeed. Stay safe out there.
You too.
Alright, so what was I saying? I was talking about Warframe. I was talking about Destiny and how terrible, absolutely terrible it is. Destiny 2 is being given away for free right now. I'm just talking to Facebook about how much I hate Destiny 2.
Metro 188.
188.
Show me 10 is that cool?
But yeah, so I mean, I don't know what's given away right now, what's for free, what's on sale. But I know that when Forsaken came out, they wanted goddamn $60. They wanted $60, I think, to play it. My friends are like, it's good, and I'm like, I'm sure it is, but no, thank you. But yes, Warframe. I figured, why not? It's free to play. I've never actually heard anyone complain to me before about Warframe's price plan. So, give it a shot. That's what I figured. I might want to turn my lights off. Oh, it's because it became nighttime. It's because it became nighttime, so they went on automatically. I feel bad. I didn't mean to just, you know, to overpower him on this spot. You know, I didn't mean to like pull up and be like, "Nah, I'm here now." I didn't even see him. You know, I normally would not set up a speed trap 20 feet away from another cop. Hitting the vest equals shotgun to the chest in my experience. Yeah. Are you enjoying the new content, Jack? Nice. Nice. And you were just playing Warframe, but you have no idea what's going on, Mark? It can be a complicated game to get into at first. I watched a little, like, beginner's guide. I'm not gonna lie, the guide was boring. Like, the dude talking was really boring. But when I was paying attention, I picked up some tips. How many players are online? Good question. Looks like at least 15.
Service. Have a great night.
I can get you an exact number. 19.
320.
We got 19 people on right now, guys.
10-4, hopefully you do better than your best friend, Shannon.
Yeah, 10-4.
Oh, free until the 13th. Oh, okay. Alright. Which is tomorrow. I guess I kinda wish I played it. Just because it's free. But at the same time, I'm not crying about it. I'll be okay. And then the 2 hours, 3 hours that I played Warframe today, I really liked it, you know? I will say that Destiny's probably got way better PvP. But Warframe does have PvP. I'll just have to check it out. It doesn't seem like it's very popular.
Address 177 Sash check.
Like whenever I'm looking for streams, I never find anyone in Warframe who's doing a day of PvP.
Metro 618.
618.
We advise 177 is going to be in the Jamestown mission of processing 1 times.
Oh, okay. 10-4 flyby. And yeah, Jack, what I read is that the game is, it's not kind to new players. It can be a difficult game to get into. I'm going to call off my stop. By the way, how do you guys like this, this visual pack? This is a visual pack that's, well, it's making the game much darker at night. But you see how, like, I got a blue light on my license plate and a blue light interior? Like, this blue light is, it's the visual pack, so I don't know. Like, the first time, I downloaded the visual pack because of the sky. I like what it did to the sky. But then I saw my interior lights, and I was like, woohoo, that is pretty slick. Magnum PI I mean, you know, it's hard to find criminals on this server the way it is on some others. And by that, I mean, sometimes a scenario is going to be set up out of absolutely nowhere, as opposed to a really long build-up, or people out there farming in order to do something, and maybe you'll catch them farming or prepping for a bank heist, or I don't know, maybe some kind of terrorist activity or something like that. But on a server like this one, while there are scenarios that are done like that, not everything is done organically like that. There's plenty of things that are just you know, we're going to be doing a bank robbery scenario. These are the people who we are today. These are the weapons that they've got, and this is why they want the money, kind of thing. As opposed to, well, I'm robbing the bank because I'm Mike Steels, and it's what I do. If you recall Mike Steels from Orgabite, this is what he did. He robbed the bank and he got away with it. It's like, why do you rob the bank every day? Why can't they stop me? These are both valid questions. It's like, why would I stop robbing the bank? They can't catch me. So there was like a 2-week period where he robbed the bank every fucking day and he got away with it. Every single day. And then it was like right when Overwatch came out as well. So he would tell people, I'm Reinhard Russian. And people were like, isn't Reinhard German? Be like, fuck you. Reinhard the Russian. And he almost always got away with it, Mark. The only thing you habitually got away with was driving 400 kilometers per hour. You know, whatever the reason we were stopping you was, if you needed to go, you got away. Other than that, I'd say you probably had like a 50-50 success rate, Mark. You know what I mean? Bank robberies, store robberies, drugs. Okay, drugs got away with more than 50% of the time. But you know what I mean? Like, tons of shit. Tons of shit you got busted doing. It was pretty regular for you. You got busted more than Mike did. I know that. It was hard. It was hard to arrest Mike. It was pretty tough. It was pretty easy to catch Mark White doing something stupid. As to whether or not you could reel him in afterwards, that was the variable. Is will you catch him? Will you identify him as Mark White and figure out that he's the person you're looking for? Yes, every fucking time, you know? You see that backwards hat and the green vest and the flannel shirt, you know you're chasing Mark White. Well, you know, Duffy, you have a success rate about as high as Dale Tucker's, you know? That's why Duffy and Tucker are such a good team when they do get together. It's not only is it guaranteed failure, but it's okay. That's the thing, is it's fine. It can be heartbreaking, but it's fine. You'll get over it. Like, there will be laughter. Even if you're crying, you'll still be laughing at something. Hey, CinemaCast, it was good to see you, my dude. Have yourself a good night. What about is Mark White?
Andreas wants.
Oh, what about the is Mark White case that even Mark White left in the middle of? Oh, I left in the middle of that. It was a court case to figure out if you were you, and I didn't want to do that anymore. It was really, really backwards. Of course, you know that, but excuse me. Not everyone knew that. Not everyone knew going in, and not everyone here has seen that. But I assure you, it was. It might have been, like, honestly the worst. It might have been the worst roleplay I've ever seen good role players do on Orgabite. Yeah, there were shitlords who came and went. But then, like, good role players would plan good things or have a court case or whatever. And this specific court case was just a bunch of good role players standing in a room accomplishing absolutely nothing. It was the stupidest argument I've ever seen. Nobody won. Like, maybe Mark got away with it, but, like, anyone who had anything to do with that case didn't win anything. I couldn't even get it. I'm pretty sure I was streaming. And I just said, like, you know, like, I'd rather just record the trees swaying back and forth. That was the one? Oh, you got a clip there? Yeah, there it is for anyone who wants it. Duffy has done a total of 100 years in jail at this point. Holy shit. Hey, what's going on, T. Dougie? How you been, sir? It's been a minute. Ah! I just want you to know, you're a bitch. Don't keep hitting. What, is that what you do? You can't handle a little constructive criticism? Get out of here. You missed my car. Try harder next time. If this was atonement, I'd kill that bitch. I would rip her right the fuck out of her car and execute her in the middle of the street. And I wouldn't give a fuck who pulled up. But we're on OCRP, so we're going to conduct ourselves in a professional manner. And I'm just going to put a picture of her on the wall and start throwing knives at it all night. That's how we conduct ourselves when we're angry here. Get her. We won't say nothing. Well, I know you guys won't, but you never know who's lurking from the bushes. You never know. It goes pretty good, man. Thanks for asking. Doing the dad life thing. Trying to get this stream back off the ground. And, you know, whenever maybe I need to take more breaks. Because, like, whenever I do take a big-ass break and I come back, you guys always give me the warmest fucking welcome and make me feel like $1,000,000. So I'm just thinking, like, I'm just gonna keep on taking breaks, coming back after a month or two, just to feel good. I'm kidding. Even though it does feel great to come back and get these warm welcomes, I have got to get my ass into gear. I have got to get my GTA roleplay on. I gotta get my videos out there. I gotta get this stream up once, twice, 3 times a lady, but also a week. I gotta get back the fuck to it. Big time. And I've got 1,000,000 excuses for 1,000,000 days. But we're approaching 1,000,001 days. And I'm out of excuses. I'm out of bullshit. You didn't need a permit. You should have just been able to post a clip. No, whatever. I mean, I guess it's fine now. But you should have just been able to post that clip. If not, I'll have to look into that. But yes, 1,000,001 days now. Something like that. It's time to... it's time to get it done.
What do you dispatch?
Yeah, you see the way the sky is right now?
68, a motorcycle red in color. Nearest postal is going to be 944.
It's pretty close to me. I'll go give him a ride by 944. Where is that? That's going to be
122. Can you 10-9?
I'm just going to drive by. He probably doesn't need help, but I mean... My logic is this: when you're a civilian, right? You know, in real life or in game or whatever, and you're stopped by a cop. Now, I'm not saying we're gonna sit there and
County 122.
Think about doing something stupid.
And description.
Oh, Coyote. But the idea, like when you see other cops drive by, you know, when you're stopped by one and you see another one, just simply drive by.
946 with an orange.
If there is any inkling of a stupid idea in your head, you know, you'd think that it would pretty much be erased. You know, as soon as you see other cops driving by. Preventative maintenance, I guess. Yeah, absolutely. I love it. I love it. Sometimes I do other things, I play other stuff, but I don't really make content for other stuff. I need to. Obviously, I need to. But this is, you know, this is what I love to do the most. This is what you guys love to watch the most. So, it's always my go-to. But where I was talking about Warframe, you know, that's a pretty fun game, and I think it might be a fun game to stream. And see, now guys, there's all these mornings that I would be available to stream. You know, 10, 11 in the morning if I'm up. Krista doesn't have work until 3. But there's no role play at that time, you know what I mean? Like maybe if I'm on a European server, mostly English speaking, but still European server. There's no role play at 10, 11 in the morning. There's nothing. You know? There's more role play at 3 in the morning than there is at 11 in the morning. So that being said, that's like a huge block of time that I'm generally available. And I guess I kind of felt like, you know, if I can't stream roleplay, I feel like I shouldn't even bother streaming. But, you know, I'm going to try and change that mentality. So we'll see how that all goes over. The Warframe experiment and, you know, some other games too. I don't know exactly what. I don't have anything specific in mind. Just games I've played or have wanted to play for a while now. I've thought about playing Red Dead Redemption.
County 122 and
But
130.
I don't have a very effective method of streaming or recording console games at the moment. Just because of the way things are located in the house.
Good.
I could change that, but yeah. Yeah, I saw someone streaming with 30,000 people in his channel for some Warframe today. I was like, holy shit, I've never seen 30,000 people in anyone's fucking Destiny stream except for like, you know, like Lyric or something like that on day 1. So it's good. It's great to see the game getting that much attention.
Yes, sir. Show me 10.
I've heard nothing but praise about that game for years. The people who don't like it are the people who like just tried it. You know, it's like have you tried Warframe over Destiny? And a common answer is I installed it and I tried it, but I wasn't really feeling it. That's a common answer, and that was kind of my answer too. But I figured I'd give it a real shot, like actually try to knock out some missions, as opposed to just, you know, do the introduction and then judge it from there. You can't say it's ripping off Destiny, because I'm pretty sure this game came out like way before Destiny 1, like a year or two before Destiny 1, did it not? $85 grand on my person, yeah. Because they just send you your paychecks in person. On Atonement, you get your paychecks in the bank account. On this server, they give you cash envelopes in person every 5 minutes, 2,500. But one thing that is nice is they have people who work in the grocery stores and at the banks and stuff. So, like the other day, there was someone working the bank, and I had $150,000 in my pocket. So I went and I did the deposit in person. You know, it was just an excuse to get a little RP in when it would normally be an ATM. Now, listen, guys, this is going to be a video.
22, 130 back pinning.
This is going to be a video, so I don't want to spoil everything that happens. I'm just going to simply say that responding to the bank is now open advertisements and delivering my money in person was a great decision. Right? It was really good. Really good. It was something, the video was something that should have been out this week, but I'm sorry. I got nothing better to say than I fucking slacked. I got 3 videos that are ready to go. They only need one thing. Okay, they each need 2 things. They each need an intro and they each need an outro. I just have to record. I just have to talk into a fucking microphone for 5 minutes. And I've got 3 videos done. And they're really good. Like the roleplay that happens. They're good shit. Especially the one I told you about with me bringing money to the bank. You know, it was fucking hilarious. I'll just leave it at this. I met my future ex-wife. You can take that as you will. I'm glad they got this gas script too, by the way. I told them about this script. I mean, I don't think I told anyone, like, important. I think I just kind of was shooting the shit with a couple of people, like a couple other members. And I was just like, yeah, there's a script where you can do this. And I don't know, maybe someone passed it on, or maybe they found it on their own. How is GTA 5 roleplay? I like it. At the end of the day, I have one true complaint about GTA 5 roleplay compared to Arma, and then one kinda complaint. The biggest complaint is everyone's biggest complaint. And that's the limit, the player limit. GTA roleplay has a player limit of 32, and that, for a map this size, is just not enough. Yeah, you only need 10 people to really get some good roleplay, you know? In my opinion, if you got a server with 10 people, you can make a lot of stuff happen. If you got a server with 4 people, you can have fun, but 10 is where you can get really creative and you can do more than just, you know, a couple of traffic stops or, you know, the kind of stuff where you're alone and you catch someone doing drugs and now all of a sudden you're in a solo 1080. Well, some guy's got a bunch of dope in his car. Hey, what's going on, Gothic? How are you? So yeah, you need a few people, like 4 people to do anything, 10 people to do anything really good. Now, the thing with 32 that's a complaint is this map. It's so huge, and it's so easy for people to be spread out. And when you've got, you know, a bunch of stuff going on in the city, then the rest of the map kind of gets neglected. A map this size, like, let's be honest. So for all of us who've played Arma, a map that's this size, you could easily have 80 to 100 people. I'm not talking about the technical specifications of GTA or 5M. We know that those are limited. I'm talking about the size of the map in general. You could fit so many people, and so much shit can go down here. So 32 really, it's harsh. My other thing, it's a minor issue. I used to have more of an issue with this, but nowadays people can and do edit their maps frequently. So not every single map is going to be the same.
43, Sam.
But something that was nice about Arma is there were so many maps. Kelly's Island, Erie County, you know, whatever you want to call it, depending on what phase it was in. That was a custom map, and it was just one of the hundreds of maps available in Arma. I mean, obviously there's probably, you know, 10, 15 good ones, but I feel like between like custom-made crap and the high quality, from the 1 out of 10s to the 10 out of 10s, you're probably looking at near 100 maps available through Arma 2 and Arma 3. So it kind of sucks that we can't just be like, I'm tired of tired of San Andreas. I've been playing there for a year. Let's play somewhere completely different and magical today. And then all of a sudden you've got the same engine, the same graphics, the same beautiful effects. But you've got a completely different island. Something like that. It's just not something you can do at GTA. I don't think. But like I said, you can modify it now. You know? I mean, every single GTA server has its own variation of San Andreas now. And I think that's pretty cool.
Showing you out of service. Have a great night. Hopefully you sleep well.
Am I going to be getting into Identity? You know, my answer is I hope so, because I hope it's a game worth getting into. It's... They've had a lot of time to do a lot of stuff, and they've only done a little, and it's... I feel like, as far as the engine goes, GTA is already superior. You know, and it always will be. Because it's, you know, made by Rockstar, and it's a super fucking solid engine. I don't see how these guys are going to have an engine that runs as well as this one. But they are going to have maps with hundreds of people, so maybe I shouldn't be... Oh, I need to go code 2. I just crossed double yellow. Maybe I shouldn't be complaining, though. Because maybe 100 people in a map like that it's not even going to matter, you know, what the graphics are like. If the roleplay is good, if the people are there, if the game is functional, at the very least, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Red Dead RDR 5 or RDRM or whatever they end up calling it. You know, like that's what's going to be up. Red Dead Redemption, PC, modified, roleplay, tie motherfuckers up. Western Justice. Western fucking Justice. Cowboy Justice, no less. Like,
188.
Hell yeah!
1042.
Like when a cop, when an Old West cop guns a guy down in the middle of the street who was a little suspicious, it's not a big deal. When a modern cop does that, they got people to answer to. When a cop in the 1800s does that, you get a shovel. Jimmy the Bear Woods. Oh my god. But I haven't played Red Dead Redemption. I'm not encouraging spoilers, but I've watched more than half the story, including, you know, the ending and, like, you know, the halfway episode stuff. Watched all that. Loved it. Loved what I saw. This game already has so many important mechanics built in, ready to go. You can tie motherfuckers up. You know? You don't need to get a handcuff mod. You don't need to get a wrist restraint mod. You don't have to have anyone mess with that. You tie them up, you throw them over your shoulder, and then you throw them over your horse, and you drag them to what will most likely be a hanging. Like, it's ready to go. It's fucking ready. I don't know if I would be uninstalling GTA, but I do know it would be taking a back seat. But we do have to try and create the Red Dead RP before it comes out on PC. That's a goal of mine. I want to kind of be a trailblazer on that. No pun intended. But no, I want to be someone who does Red Dead roleplay before anyone can do it. Good old Conan. Fucking dicks in the wind, man. And I'd be PS4. I never bought an Xbox One. I don't really plan to. I bought a PS4 and a Switch. And the Switch is fucking amazing, in my opinion. I don't know if you guys will ever really see me play much on my stream or in videos off the Switch, if anything, ever. But I still love it. It was a really good investment. I mean, I'm all in. I hear you, Flyby. I fucking hear you. Yeah, I'm hoping for cross-platform as well. I really am. We'll see. I mean, like, GTA never did it. But also, like, people weren't trying to be cross-platform back then. PS3 and Xbox 360 and Xbox One and PS4. Back when GTA was being released on those consoles, it was all-out war. The concept of cross-platform, it was never expected. And I feel like, you know, love it or hate it, I feel like Fortnite has a lot to do with the progress that we're seeing in the world of cross-platform. Because Sony shut people out. Long story short, if it's all cross-platform except for Sony. And what that means is, if you played Fortnite on the PC and the PS4, you could not. That account was locked out of any other console. As in, you could not create an account for the Switch or the Xbox. So, like, for me personally, I don't really care much about Fortnite. I played it for a couple of weeks and I had a little bit of fun, but let's say I wanted to play Fortnite on the Switch, because it's like, all right, well, I'm somewhere I don't want to be for a few hours and I have a Switch. Let's play some video games. I would be locked out of my account because I played on the PS4, and that's bullshit.
You have a motorcycle approaching you.
But that actually earned them a lot of hate. And the backlash they got from that, that's what I'm talking about. The backlash that they got from locking people out of their Epic accounts is what's going to push cross-platform in the right direction. Because they looked like straight-up villains. They looked like greedy villains when that happened. And everyone was talking about how pissed off they were. And in a game as big as Fortnite, everyone's a lot of people.
Location?
We're going to be Route 68 right next to the prison, just before the fruit stand.
Copy.
If you can, start me 1071. He knocked himself off.
Hold on a second.
Really help you out with her.
401, 10-9, your radio traffic.
Be advised,
Rockstar definitely has some money to make off of us role players, for sure.
Motorcyclist. We're going to be Route 68, right next to the Bolingbrook prison. Closest post is going to be 947.
Absolutely alien. It's big money, for sure. Luckily, I wouldn't need to. I'm good to go for that. I mean, maybe I wouldn't be able to stream or record it on too advanced of settings because it's such a high-tech game. But I bet I'd be able to play it on like super high settings and make it gorgeous. I would just have to find a good setting for sharing. And you know what was crazy? Fucking Black Ops 4, right?
County units out with 401, please identify.
122.
Black Ops 4 was using like 97% of my fucking GPU on the loading screen. Like the screen, not even the loading screen, just a screen that shows your fucking, you know, the lineup, you know? It's not even loading, it's like it's the prep screen. That was using 98% of my GPU. I was like,
San Andreas,
get the fuck out of here with
I
that.
had two vehicles just fly by me, purple in color, sports super hyper cars, northbound Route 13. They're approaching the 68 this time.
10-4.
Ooh. You guys ready? You guys ready? I think it's about to go down. That's what I'm thinking. 420 is getting in position.
10-4.
420, I got eyes. They're heading past Yellow Jack. Speeds of over 120.
Description of vehicles.
Purple sports cars, they've split up. One is continuing down Panorama. The other one is pulled into the Yellow Jack.
10-4.
I'm following the one that's gone by the Yellow Jack. We're taking a left onto 68. Subject is crashed, still going.
In that direction.
Whew! This thing is fast. I can't catch this thing. Holy shit. Alright, we're getting back on the freeway, South Senora Freeway. South down 13.
Vehicles passed by me at 145. Recommend 1066 if we can't keep up.
Yeah, looks like it. 10-4 on that. In the Ford Explorer, I'm no contest with these guys. 1066.
One 166. I just attached traffic for you for that one vehicle at the Yellow Jack.
Whew!
10-10. The one on at the Yellow Jack was continuing southbound 13.
Gotta talk to his
I
mechanic.
was going to get fuel. There goes that other one. Yeah, I was going down to 68 to fill up, and wham! They both flew by me like I was fucking nothing.
Fucking 145 with speeds like that. I mean, who even needs us? They'll get stopped eventually. It's just I figured they would have rather stopped for us than the tree.
I completely agree with you on that one.
No, well, you know what? When they hit the tree, oh, this is a terrible joke, but I guess we could just call that, natural selection.
Yeah, we can go from there.
Here goes it. That guy? I don't know. He wasn't going too fast, was he?
He was doing 99.
Let's see if we even stand a chance on this guy. I'm glad my Explorer didn't keep up with him.
I have another purple car southbound Route 13.
Because it shouldn't have. Damn, I couldn't believe that. 145 they got him going?
166, 10-9.
Ooh, this guy might stop.
I have a different purple car southbound
No.
Route 13. Failure to yield. It is passing vehicles. He's driving at a high rate of speed. The other two, 1066. This one we can keep up with.
10-4.
Still continuing Route 13 southbound.
10-4, do you want channel held and active 1031?
10-4.
Channel held
Approaching
active
Strawberry.
1031. Approaching Strawberry.
Southbound, we're in the city now.
Southbound in city.
Still southbound Strawberry.
Southbound Strawberry.
You okay, buddy?
You alright?
Yeah, I'm okay. It was just a scratch. Are you good?
My bad.
Still southbound Strawberry.
Yeah, I'm good. My bad.
All right, let's go. Let's go get him.
322nd.
1050. Still continuing.
Oh shit.
Southbound Strawberry. I'll take call out 166.
That accident could have been a lot worse, though.
Going into Grove. Going eastbound Grove into the cul-de-sac.
Yeah, I was holding him up. I have no idea where I'm going.
Northbound on Covenant.
Northbound on Covenant.
Westbound on Carson. Northbound Strawberry.
Northbound Strawberry.
Northbound Strawberry and Innocence.
He's at the Unicorn.
Northbound Strawberry and Innocence.
That accident, though, if that was any worse, we would have had to remove ourselves from the chase.
10-4. Still northbound Strawberry.
Northbound Strawberry.
But, like, it was, as far as, like, accidents go, that was, like, minimal damage. You know what I mean, guys?
13 northbound
So we lucked out.
Leaving, he's booking. Speeds in excess of 120 miles an hour.
320 data pursuit.
320 out.
Getting off next to Postal 400.
Getting off at Postal 400.
Benton, he's still back on the 13.
Back on the 13. 403, do you want to start?
Opposing
that
lanes
way?
of traffic. He is in northbound and southbound lanes.
Are they gonna hang tight?
Just updated 20, please.
722. Continuing Route 13 northbound and opposing lanes.
Northbound Route 13, opposing lanes.
4318.
He is stopped right now on the 13-15 split where the overpass is.
Stopped at the 13-15 split.
He's continuing. He's trying to duck me. He is now southbound on 13.
Southbound on 13.
Fucking goddamn local.
Still southbound 13.
I'm okay, but I'm out of this one.
You okay, Roth?
Yeah, I'm fine, but that stupid prick is probably dead.
We can set up spikes.
Fucking natural selection, man. Darwin has a way with this shit. Apparently Darwin told him to steer in front of me while I was going 100.
Yeah, alright. Well, County's going to take that and I'll give you a ride back to the station. Because it looks like the channel's going to be held for ages.
Yeah.
Fast lane is spiked, use slow lane.
166, 1050.
Did he just go back into the city? I mean, we're kind of in position to set up spikes here.
No, they're already back in the city, dude. And they're doing 150 and stuff. It's just pointless.
166, 1026, no contact, no visual. If he didn't pass pillbox, he got off somewhere.
Ain't got time for that.
Anybody got time? Anybody got time? Anybody got time for that? Rob Dog 17.
Make sure your seatbelts are on, Rough.
Lost visuals.
Thanks for the reminder.
Ben 166. Chandra is 166. You can left channel at this time.
Yeah, that was a shitty accident. That was fucking. That was AI being AI.
10-4.
What's going on, Rab Doge? Pringles AU, how you doing? This is OCRP.
Unmarked unit staging Grove since we saw him go.
The first accident that I got into with Sahil back there, that was, that was both of it. Like, he slowed down just enough, and I was moving, and I felt like that hit was totally okay. Is this another?
Fucking 78 fucking smacked me.
166.
Yeah, well, I mean, I probably would have 1066 it ages ago because they were doing well over 140.
Well, the first two were, and then there was a third who we could have kept up with, but at this point, it's just too much.
Yeah, it's too much.
Sean, is your car okay to drive back?
Description of the car you lost. I've got a purple and black supercar.
No, he's got some steam there. I think he's busted.
Big black spoiler.
I'd say with all these accidents, we're just gonna have to officially 1066 all around on this.
Purple and black, like Bugatti.
Yeah, there's no point chasing
car,
as we can't catch.
One that did
Not in terms of speed.
It's too hard to get that plate when you're chasing him too. Maybe the trooper behind us got the plate. He was right behind that guy for a while. If there's anyone who got him, it's him.
Sahil's got the plate, so we can just follow him and let him go for now anyway.
All right, there you go. That works. I mean, look at this. This is two fucking idiots dead, you know? Luckily, none of them are anyone important. God, that would be terrible. Take it from me, locals just don't understand. We just love that. Yeah.
Be advised, I have 1 times 28. Comes back to 8 down Williams. Be advised, all units that down Williams will have a warrant out now for.
This is a good example, though.
Injury or death, as well as.
This is a good example of one of those chases you just don't do. Certain servers, you do, because it's like, go for it, right? We're here to have fun. People smash, it's no big deal. And then there's certain servers, where you don't, because a real cop wouldn't do it, you know? Because even though those AI are just AI, we can't knowingly get into chases that are going to put them in danger, you know what I mean? And with the way that they're all driving like complete fucknuts. So between the AI on the absolute Fritz, 2 of 3 cars that are going over 140. What? I mean, I couldn't come anywhere near those guys. That was crazy. I'm glad cars exist that are faster than police cars, because you need that. They just got to be really expensive, and you got to like upgrade them. You know what I mean? But I think it is important to have cars that will go faster than police cars. I just think it's not very fun when all they do is just drive away and you never get to roleplay with them. Thanks for the save, Tom. Much appreciated.
No worries, mate.
I just wish those fucknuts would look where I'm going before they drive.
You were involved in a signal 4?
Yeah.
10-4.
10-4, do you want to...
Fly by. Thanks for hanging out, man.
10-4. You can
Have yourself a good evening, sir.
Nearest postal 949 Route 68.
How long have I been streaming tonight?
10-4.
I actually don't see an uptime. I have to type in my uptime because I don't see it on
10-4. Any
on OBS.
SIC units.
My cool little OBS Streamlabs OBS. Now I got. Oh, okay. Hey, look at that! It does say it up here. 2 hours 17 minutes.
10-6.
That's cool. So Streamlabs OBS, I know a lot of people have been using it for a while, but it's all it's brand new to me. Hey, Spodar, what's going on, man? Good to see ya.
The car he was riding in was one running from the cops, which is why this gentleman jumped out in front of 24/7.
Okay.
Let me watch that clip of Ruski real quick.
308 from 166. See if you can get a name.
Yeah, his memory's pretty foggy, he says.
Northbound Route 13, imposing lane.
Watch myself. Whoa. Well, that was not the love tap. Let me see that. Let me see this one more time.
Here at the gas station, oh, he just ran into the post.
The fucking guy! You were not in my way, and then you did everything in your power to make sure that you were in my way. And I will never forgive you.
And now he's driving.
I will never forgive you, and that's why you're dead. Now that's why you're dead, Mr. Computer Man. It has been a while. It's good to see you as well. I have not streamed since July, Spodar. So I think if I've seen you around, it would have been like in Craig's stream or something like that.
10-4, thank you for dispatching.
The old Explorer's in the shop, so. I haven't watched anyone else's clips yet. That was the only one I managed to click. So, let's see.
Shots fired at Sandy Shores, multiple shots.
Oh shit, I should get the fuck up there then.
10-4, 166 is fueled up, 10-51, 10-18.
130, same traffic.
Alright, you're now a mod over here, so you can post all the links you want, Duffy. Oh, here's the constructive criticism clip. I'm just scrolling up the chat, looking at the clips you guys made. A minute. Ah! I just want you to know you're a bitch. Don't keep hitting. What, is that what you do? You can't handle a little constructive criticism? Get out of here. You missed my car. Try harder next time. All right, thanks for getting those clips, guys. Much appreciated. You have been knighted. Indeed, indeed. I will go through the clips later on. I scrolled up the chat, though, and I watched the ones I could find. Alright. What's my status? I should be 10-8. I just want to make sure. Yes, I am. All right, cool. One day we'll all be so lucky. And you get mod, and you get a mod, and you get a mod. I've been fucking gaming and talking with Jack Duffy for like 2 years now. Because it's like I just add mod like when it's needed and I think about it. And yeah, it seemed to be needed there.
Unit from 166 with the shots fired. Where at?
We're currently at the 24/7 in Sandy. Unknown direction of travel on the shooter.
If they had eyes on the shooter, I'd code 2 up there, but they don't. So I'll just drive normal. Nothing under your chair. You sure there's not like a new car sitting there? There's not just a brand new car sitting under the chair? You can really see in this car, you can see the blue lights on the plate.
With that purple and black Bugatti, we're going to be southbound Panorama.
166 is with you. Go for pit. I think we have 3 units.
.130 is southbound on Panorama with the purple supercar from the gas station. I don't know which one's different now.
Purple supercars are up that way. Okay, then that means my presence is needed. That means I need to get the fuck up there.
We're now going south on 13.
Are you? So he was going south on 13.
Unit heading on Joshua northbound. When you have a chance to pick, go fucking for it.
10-4, he's just too fast. The East Joshua Road continuing.
I need to get in position somewhere where I can drop spikes is what needs to happen. Alright, I thought they said they were coming down south on 13, but... And I even thought I saw lights coming at me. So I don't know what that was. Oh, maybe it was...
Road vehicle is 1026, we can't see him.
Yeah, we're gonna need spike strips for these guys. That's the only way we go.
If you have eyes and able to keep up.
130, you still...
Hope you get overtime. I know, right?
I believe that's a 10-10. He just blacked out. He was headed northbound on the 15, but I just lost eyes.
You want that to confirm northbound 15?
10-4, we were southbound 15, he did a U-turn.
10-4.
I didn't know how to handle the radio traffic with 2 1031s.
Nope, wrong turn. I want to hang out. I'm going to hang out around here. It's where I see it is. These guys will be around soon. The only way we're catching these guys is spike strips. Oh, shit. I didn't actually see that guy's, like, his emergency lights. Whoever that was. I know they were on, but... Like a dog groomer. Ah. That's pretty cool, man. That sounds like a fun job. County 420, one of the vehicles just blew by me, east panorama. Speed's over 100.
San Andreas 166 to 130. You're the only active 1031 if you still have them.
That's a negative. We lost guys. Not active.
10-4. Recommendations, anyone?
I just saw another one southbound 13 doing 130. Recommend 1022.
10-4. We're never gonna catch those. Just try to get 1028.
I have a 28 on one of them, but not the other one.
Hey, Pork Marshmallow, how you doing, man? Good to see you, buddy.
San Andreas 166. If all units can just
320 break, spike strips are at Pillbox Medical in all lanes. I repeat, all lanes of Pillbox Medical are spiked. Do not come down here.
1022.
If units have any 1028s, text my computer with the 1028. I'll put active warrants out.
10-4 standby.
County 420, I have one of the vehicles in sight now. I haven't lit him up yet. He hasn't tried to flee. Heading east 68, taking a right, going south on 13 at normal speeds.
Ten 22 that. Disregard it. We'll just get the 1028 and ping it to my computer.
10-4. I'll try and get close enough for a plate. Is there anyone ready to write down this plate for me while I drive?
10-4 send it.
DPUKWXGK. Sorry for lack of phonetics.
10-4, I've got that one. 1022.
What's going on, Bundy? How you doing, man? No, they're not. They're very rarely open. They open like once every 2 months. Good to see you, though, man. I wonder if they still have the spike strips up. I wonder if this is even our guy, or if this is just some other guy. Alright, they're just gonna go for it. The fuck?
Explorer, go get him.
Negative.
First of all, what the fuck is wrong with you, idiot behind me? Second of all, what the fuck is she doing?
Alexandria, put your hands up.
Alright, well, hey, if this is how it's going down, this is how it's going down.
Put your hands up. Do not put your hands up.
The fuck? Why does every civilian have a microphone, like, down their throat against their Adam's apple? Can we fucking please? Alright, go on in, cuff, I got you.
Why am I getting stopped? And the person who's been running from you is leaving?
guys in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney if you can afford an attorney.
Yeah, please exercise your right to remain silent until you fix your mic. God, come on, Justin W. I know you. I've roleplayed with you before. That is not the way your mic sounds. Just a fair warning when you go over there. The woman is painfully loud.
Yeah, they're cop baiting. That's all this has been the last 20 minutes is cop baiting, so that's why I said the 22, the whole fucking thing.
Well, if they keep it up, I'm gonna kick them in their little wiggly worms. You should have known better, you stupid bitch. Look at you now. Look at that. That's fucking expensive. It's expensive as fuck. You don't have that money. You're a broke-ass bitch.
326 on it.
Go ahead.
Are you able to come up to where we are? It's going to be southbound lanes on the 13 near close to 400.
I'm just gonna hold traffic for them. They need that much at least.
To 1010, I'm Tom.
401, 618. Go ahead. Can you be I believe close is going to be 404 on the southbound 13.
I don't know what the traffic wand emote is.
Confirm 404.
It's up their ass. I know, dude. I don't know why that had to be so bad. It's the second civilian I've had tonight whose microphone was really, really bad. At least one of them, I mean, it was still bad, but the first guy, Dominic, he fixed it. At least he made it better. But Justin's mic tonight, oh my goodness. I don't know why it had to be like that. It's a shame too, because it's like I've got no problem whatsoever with the, the role play. Okay, well, I guess we all have a problem. They don't like the cop baiting, so we all have a problem with that level of the role play. But I mean, Justin W is not a bad role player. I've interacted with him many times before. I've got a video with him in it, and the other guy, Dominic. His role, I was very happy with his role play, He was some idiot in a helmet on a four-wheeler causing trouble, and then, he was a guy in a motorcycle accident. But the mics are booming tonight.
San Andreas 166. Any other units have any 1020?
But the main reason, if anyone's wondering, the reason I'm parked here like this, he's doing his thing down there, and I don't want him to have this lane of traffic interfering with that, So I feel like this will make it a lot easier. Waiting for the day Rolf sees Duffy kick a cat or a dog. I wouldn't approve of the cat kicking, but I'll tell you, if I saw you kick a dog, we'd have some issues. Oh, sometimes your microphone setting sneaks up on you. It's really easy for that to happen. Oh.
We'll wait here until the female officer arrives.
My fucking controller just unplugged it a little bit. That's a lovely feather you have. Ladies just can't take a
Don't
compliment.
flirt with criminals, Rolf.
I'm not flirting. I'm just giving her the last compliment she's gonna get before a compliment means you've got a new roommate, whether you want it or not.
Oh yeah.
Like before it becomes orange is the new black feather. It's a terrible joke, but I did it. You all have to deal with it now. There's no undoing that joke.
Metro 519 requesting 1072 204 Strawberry Avenue for a purple in color Bugatti style vehicle.
Yep. And then that happened. I was gonna yell at them all. But yeah, we do have a command for when AI is completely off the rails.
Trooper Hansen with the San Andreas Highway Patrol. I was called out here to pat you down for any guns, knives, bazookas, anything like that.
Guns, knives, and bazookas.
Okay, I have 2 guns and a knife on me. They're all registered to me.
There you go. Now the voice, now the mic is fine. They must have fixed it. Please, Rolf, run away before it speaks. No, it's legit. No, he fixed his shit. What's going on, Jay Baker? How are you? How are things? Things are good, man. How about yourself? Just getting late night stream in on the graveyard shift.
She had a ankle revolver. She had a Glock in her small bag, and she had a knife in her bra.
Jeez, okay. Oh, Miss Sokolov, that's a bad day for you, I think.
They're all registered to me.
If her last name is Sokolov, she's probably related to that attorney there, so that'll save you a few bucks. No one appreciates the Jim Sokolov joke, whatever.
Okay, well, I'll get her transported down to Mission Road. I'm coming this way. Thank you, Tiff. Rolf, thank you.
Anytime.
Did my boyfriend ever get out of jail?
I don't know, man. Mr. Willingham's always in jail, you know that.
Willingham, I've arrested him
Yeah,
before.
but, you know.
Metro 618, 1 times 1050 to Mission Road.
Alright, I'm just hoping that me moving didn't just create a disaster. You know what I mean? I was worried that me driving away was going to cause like a clusterfuck. Like all the AI were just going to be like, freedom. Has it been August? I think it was July. Maybe August. If it was August, it was early. It's been too long though, Rob. It has. I've been getting videos out there, but it's not the same, you know? Just got off work. Worst shift for tips this week. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. What do you do for work that you get tips?
Really be on our 1050, 1034.
Restaurant or man stripper or
Gonna be east.
Mostly kidding.
By the lake.
No shame. If that's what it is, wherever you get your ones, man. All right, hold on though. I have to fuck with my controller. It kind of came a little unplugged, and now it's being an asshole. What's going on, Grizzly Bear? How you doing? All right, this is as good of a place as any to mess with my controller. All right. Why are you being so stupid, Mr. Controller Man? Come on. Yes. I'm gonna mess with this for like 30 seconds tops, and then afterwards I'm just gonna keep going. You need a Dale stream. I don't like to do civilian streams very often. I prefer myself. I prefer to get myself into police streams, and then for civilian stuff, I prefer to record it off stream and see what happens. You know, because like if you make a mistake as a civilian, which I make mistakes more often as a civilian than I do as a cop. Because, you know, the cop stuff is more natural to me. As a civilian, it's a little different. As a civilian, once in a while I get into random trouble, but for the most part, I feel like a lot of my civilian stuff I kind of have to put some thought and time into. Because I don't like to just get arrested for no fucking reason. I don't like to be minding my own business, trying to get something done, and then all of a sudden, boom, you're under arrest. That's when I know I've done something terribly wrong with my day. See, when you're a civilian, it's about acting. When you're a cop, it's about reacting. Does that make sense? Like, I have to react to what the civilians do, where the civilians are hanging out, how many of them there are. Like, those things determine what I do as a cop. As for a civilian, it's just like, what I do depends on what I think of. And I guess, you know, what kind of cops are on the server. But, like, I don't care much about in-game money. You know what I mean? Like, that doesn't matter to me. So, if I was to go out and start farming with Dale, like, if I was to start doing, like, trucking or something like that, it wouldn't be to make the money. It would just be to do it, to just do the driving and maybe get the role play. Does that make sense?
The Metro unit caught Darren Williams.
Pizza delivery driver. Pizza delivery driver could be a good role play job too. You know, I've seen people do that stuff in RP. I know you're talking about real life. I read it for a second and thought you were talking about the game, but then I remembered I asked you what you did for work.
Really?
I'm sorry I'm sorry that the tips aren't working out for you. That must suck, especially, you know, you're putting your gas and your mileage. You know?
I'm really not sure why he took off on
so
he's currently westbound.
It's a bummer when you don't make the money back. I've been not that specific job, but I've worked in fields where, you know, where you'd have to put your own resources in and hope that your tips balance it out.
I just turned northbound.
Or if not tips, then your hours. It's
looks like he's gonna be attempting to commandeer a boat.
It's a tricky game when you're living week to week like that, but I've been there. I feel you, man.
Able to attach.
130 is here as well.
Is some motherfucker stealing a boat?
Buff, he's on a boat that's currently northbound through the Alamo Sea.
Good for him. Good for him. Living the dream. All right, fly by. Have yourself a good night, man. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. And Grizzly Bear, I forgot if I answered, but I'm good, man. Thank you very much for asking.
Boat's currently westbound through the Alamo Sea.
166, we'll head towards Step City.
I guess this is when you get Air 1, but we don't really have much in the way of an Air 1 process here. We only had one pilot that like religiously flew Air 1, and that was Shiv, and he's not with the community anymore. I have no idea why, but yeah, he was our go-to. He was our eye in the sky. I don't know who else we have that's air trained. I mean, I could. I mean, I'm not trained, but I could do it. You know?
130 on Cassidy Trail coming from Graveseed.
I would just have to go through the training because, you know, on a server like this, you don't get your certificate. You don't do it. It's that simple. Oh shit! I'm running out of gas. Ooh, 10%. But yeah, so like, you know, you don't have your certification, you don't do it. That's fucking rule number 1. But rule number 2 is, you know, it's got to have elements of realism to it, you know? So I'd have to do it more proper than I've ever taught myself to do it. Come on. Come on, Fuel. You're killing me. What's going on, Top Assassin? Indeed it is. And applications are not open at this time. They open very rarely. You're going to want to follow...
at the front of Stab City.
You want to follow Jeff Faviano on Twitter or keep an eye on their webpage. That's really your best bet for news on when they open up their apps.
Send 2 more. That'd be great.
Are the county units exhausted?
I believe Highway can come in and help.
10 for it.
You just jumped out the boat.
Yes and no.
Post was gonna be in between 10.
I got really good at flying in Arma because of Arma 2 DayZ. I was always in the sky because the ground was dangerous. The ground is dangerous as fuck. It's not even the hordes of zombies. It's the hordes of GPKs, 50 caliber cannons, which are still a big threat. Don't get me wrong, this is still a big threat to you in the sky, but yeah, usually you can get away as long as you don't fly like right over it. I feel like normally I got away from 50 cal fire. It made it interesting though, that's for sure. Rob Dog. Oh my god, Rob, that shit. That shit was hilarious. I couldn't believe that went down like that. That was madness. Absolute madness.
403, I'm heading towards 2007.
It was a roof. You go to land something on a roof, you think the roof is going to work. You don't think that you're going to phase through the roof and land on explosive gas pumps. Like that. That is unexpected.
Shots fired.
Be advised, he just murdered somebody on a boat. He's in a red and white boat, now facing back westbound.
10-4, I see it.
So, like, this guy is, I assume he's in this shit, right? He's got to be.
Going back westbound in the boat.
Why aren't you driving, asshole? Am I in the wrong seat? I'm in the wrong seat.
166 is what. It's heading towards Stab City.
I'm like, great, now that I've smashed my window, how do I drive? Yeah, definitely sounds like Arma. Who else but Arma?
Anyone still have visual on that boat?
Boat stopped just off of Stab City.
Allow me to go grab my fucking M24 and take care of
He
this,
was
huh?
on the beach, he's running back to the boat now. He's back in the water. Be advised, he did murder the previous occupant of the boat. Currently swimming northbound from Stab City.
Swimming?
He's in the boat again.
Is this guy playing fucking PUBG or something?
That's an officer.
10-4, sorry.
Get the fucking Coast Guard up in here.
Swimming back to shore. You're running westbound along the shore. He has a weapon in there.
Lethal force is authorized.
Back in the water. He's going to be swimming towards Clothier Road, just west of Stab City.
Can we get another unit over there quickly?
Yeah, 403 with the trooper.
I can't really drive my car on that.
What part is he going to?
Just north
the
of
bridge.
Stab.
Shots fired.
Suspect down, suspect down.
All right. Hey, buddy, can you hear me? You with me? County 420, requesting county medical for 1 Signal 78 over on the beach by Stab City. I added some weapon modification sounds. From pizza delivery to welding school. Damn, Baker. That's quite a move. Good luck, sir. It wasn't last night. It was just 2 minutes ago. It happened right here. How stoned are you guys? Well, those guys are off role-playing with a corpse. I'm going to role-play with computers.
I totally agree.
Now, to you guys, you're all good? No one over here got hurt or anything? Did you guys see anything fruity? No? All right, well, you know.
Like a postcard. True.
Well, thank you. I think he says my artwork looks like a postcard.
I just bought a pair of gaming glasses.
Oh, what'd you get? Did you get gunners? Did you get gunners, or did you get the fucking expensive ones there?
On Calafia Road, just north of that city.
You know, we'll talk about your gaming glasses later, man. But yeah. Keep up the good work, man. That guy got gaming glasses. I just checked with all the local civilians up there. Everyone seems to be okay. Got 1071 County coming for the gentleman down there. It doesn't look good.
Jason, your cruiser still here? Okay. Alright, you want to handle him in the 1071? I'm going to go secure my cruiser. See if someone can take me over there.
I pulled up to like a fucking straight up firing squad though. Holy shit.
I can get somebody right.
Thank you, 130. That'd be greatly appreciated. My car's in Stab City.
I can stick around with you just to make sure. This guy doesn't have any spasms.
EMS is here to transport you. We're gonna just get you up in my Explorer here.
I can help you carry him if you need it. Hopefully, if the reporters come around, they see us helping them, and they didn't see us shooting them.
I only got him once, but it was with a high power.
Yeah, but you know if the reporters get a hold of this, they're gonna say, local enthusiast gunned down during charity ride.
Yeah, too bad he gunned down the owner of that boat.
Yeah, but the reporters didn't get that part. They never do. They just get to the part where we pull out our sticks and hit them.
Yeah.
308's transporting one emergent to Sandy Medical.
Corpses versus computers. I could see that. I could see hands taking some serious damage messing with that stuff. Sharp metal, narrow spaces. Different temperatures. I was gonna, so you guys see, you guys can't see this. Hold on. Let me move this so you can see it. Hold up. Just pulling out of the road here. I don't want to be on the. I don't want to be in the middle of the road. I just want to show you guys something.
So you all good?
Yep, everything's good over here. That guy's on his way to the hospital now. Let me get county medical taking a look at that boat owner down there, but I don't think he's gonna pull through.
Okay. Well, either way, he's in a bad spot because what? He murdered 3 civilians.
Yeah, he's between a rock and a Tyrone place at this point.
Yeah, that's why I decided to shoot my service pistol.
Yeah, who knows who else could have hurt.
I was down here chasing him on the beach,
Metro
and when he came back up, he shot another person.
Route 13 and Strawberry Avenue at postal 207 on a purple car.
Oh, a purple car. I wonder what's gonna happen next. I'm just gonna keep my gun on my lap in case I need to shoot myself in the middle of the chase and get it over with.
Don't do that. You'll lose your badge if you say that again.
Okay, valid enough. At least most people know I'm kidding, but then, you know, the guy who doesn't is like, oh my god, are you okay, Rob?
Yeah. Yeah. It just takes that one person to take it wrong.
Yeah, but that one person probably doesn't have any friends.
Very true. Alright, stay safe there, Deputy.
You too. Yeah, he's SOPE. What's going on, Freestyle Flame? Alright, so what I wanted to show you guys, what I wanted to show you guys was me moving one thing and not both. Do you see above my GPS, in between my fuel and my engine light, there's a little blinking seatbelt notification. Yes, that is a ghost decal, Rob. It is. The state police charger on the server has one. But, so, when I started playing on OCRP again, I know this is my first time streaming it in forever, but when I started playing on here again about 2, maybe 3 weeks ago, I was the only person on the server, and I was just testing things out because I'd been gone for so long. So I wanted to see like how the vehicles looked and how they handled. And the very first thing that happened was I was tearing ass all over the city. Again, only person on the server, so, you know, it didn't really matter. I was tearing ass all over the city just testing out, you know, the different cars. Because there was like 3 new ones. and I hit something, and I go flying right out the windshield. And I'm just like, that is going to be impossible to remember. I've been getting into GTA cars for 2 years. Longer if you count, you know, just normal GTA and GTA Online gameplay. I've been getting into these cars for years now. And all of a sudden, I got to push a seatbelt button every time. We're going to have a problem. That was pretty much my logic. Let me switch the controller. That was pretty much my logic, though, is we're going to have some issues. And then I thought to myself, well, if they give me a seatbelt light, maybe I won't forget as often. And I never put in, like, a suggestion. I was going to. I just, you know, did the other thing. Nothing. Instead. But now we got that little seatbelt light, and it's going to save my ass from a lot of explaining. Can't beat a good cannonball. Do a flip on the way out. You got it. Sergeant Detective Roofcast. Freestyle flame. Detective. I'm no longer Sergeant Detective. On this server, on here, I am Deputy, Trooper, or Officer, depending on what department I'm working on, what day. There is no rank structure over here, which is really, honestly, very, very nice. There's people who are coordinators, and there's one person who's the commissioner. And in character, in game, they're not in a position where they're just in charge. You know what I mean? In character, in game, they're one of us. If something goes wrong and someone needs to take command right away, I suppose it would be them over anyone else. But out of game, out of character, that's where they have authority. You know, that's where they'll deal with anything from discipline to praise or certifications. So that's the only real rank structure there is. Now, over on Atonement, I am Chief Inspector. And you have to scrunch the face up and go, Chief Inspector. You got it. If you don't scrunch the face up, you're not going to say the word right. And they'll know. When you're introducing yourself, they'll know if you don't scrunch your face up. It was fun, though. That's like when Atonement came to be, I saw an opportunity to do, you know, old school detective work again. And sure enough, that's what I've been up to over there. You know, there's been some great nights of roleplay over on Atonement, and it had that epic Orgo feel to it. Easily like 5 or 6 nights, there have been some really intense cases that have required hours of roleplay. Actual, you know, like thought process of solving problems, gathering evidence, reviewing evidence. I've been really happy. I've been really happy with the police work that I've gotten to do over there. But over here, it's an issue of realism and numbers. And those are two things that that OCRP is really kicking ass on. I mean, the numbers alone. Some people say, oh, 10 fucking cops? 10 cops? That's ridiculous. How is someone supposed to get away with anything with 10 cops? And it's just like, it's different here. It's not about getting away with it. It's not about farming drugs all day and hoping you don't get caught. It's about when you want to do a bank robbery or something, and getting away with it is not... Yeah, winning is fun, but it's you know, when getting away with it and getting that money is not priority number one. 8 to 10 cops showing up at a bank robbery is fucking epic. Like, everyone can do their job properly. It doesn't have to be rushed. The scene can be completely staged. You can have your roads blocked off. You can have your negotiator. You can have your marksman. You can even have people in other areas. So that way when there's a bank robbery, you don't have literally every cop on the server in one spot. You might even have one or two who are just like, I'm up in the north. I'll stay here. You know, you guys handle the city. I'll stay here. And who knows? Maybe they'll run into a drug runner up in the north. You know? A lot of people, when they know there's a bank robbery going on, they think it's free reign. And usually they're right. Oh shit, bank's getting robbed. Let's go sell all our drugs real quick. You know, something like that. We can sell all our drugs, or we can drive 150. And there won't be any cops around to catch us. Stuff like that. And when you've got numbers like this, then that might not be the case. Broadcast these nuts. Do I do drugs? Only the legal ones. What's going on, Oceano? You need to get a gaming PC. Yes, you do. Oh, why is my fucking controller being shitty? You do need to get a gaming PC. Every gamer needs to get a gaming PC, in my opinion. There's great stuff that comes out on console. Some of it is stuff that will never see the light of day on PC. And some of it is stuff that just won't be as pretty or smooth as it will be on PC, but, you know, you can still play it. It's there. Call of Duties, of course, stuff like that being an example, the big AAA titles. But at the end of the day, it's just the Steam library, Battle.net. Oh, you know, Battle.net's hit or miss. I guess I'm a big fan of games like Diablo and I'm not a big fan of Black Ops 4 and Overwatch, but I have them, I play them, and they're a hell of a lot better on PC than they are on a console. You know, I can tell you that right now. You know what? An NPC rear-ended me a little while ago, and I forgot to go fix it. So I should go do that. I'm an asshole right now, Ty Lager. Thanks for pointing that out. What's going on, Golf? How are you, man? A Total War kind of guy. He's like, that's Warhammer? Or did I get that wrong? Time for bed for that guy? It's only gonna pop in for 5 minutes, but, you know, here we are. Hey, well, Jack, I appreciate you hanging out. Congratulations on your mod sword. Thanks for grabbing some clips. Clips are wonderful, you know, they really are. Clips, people who grab clips for channels, whether it's my channel or another channel you guys watch, that shit, it really helps the streamer out. You get the best moments out there for anyone to see. The click, or just right there at a click. It's pretty huge. Hey, Flaffies! It is a ROF, but it's also a Flaffies. Just for RP and Fallout. Well, you know, Fallout is also one of those games that's always on a console as well. In fact, consoles get some pretty good treatment in that regard. But PC has the mods. Have I ever been to Kenya? No, I have not been to Kenya. If I was ever in Uganda, though, I'd probably show you the way. That was a stupid joke, but it was just, you know, silly question. Silly questions get stupid answers. They are funny and epic. Can you lock these nuts? No, you said lock first, so. Sorry, bro. You don't get, no backsies. No backsies. I'm too fucking tired to deal with this guy right now. Here's my first random troll since I started streaming 3 hours ago. It's the first stream I've had in 3 months. And now it's 2:30 and you're just asking me if I can lock your nuts. And I'm not gonna lock your nuts. You're responsible for locking your own nuts, okay? God. Everyone wants me to lock their nuts for them nowadays. Lock seat gamer. No backsies though. You want to drop a line like that, you get it right the first time. Warframe is fun. Too bad its grind eventually kills you. You mean like literally it's one of those? Do I see these nuts? Do I see these nuts? I do see these nuts. They're on your chin. You should probably get to that. This fucking guy here. I've already given you too much of my attention. Excuse me.
Yeah, what's up?
Do you guys like CDs?
I mean, it's 2018.
No, you can see these nuts. There you go. There you go. We have one man and one man alone to thank for that. You're giving me some good. See, there you go. That right there. That's what roleplay is all about. Right there. That. Why did that make my night? I should fix my tail light.
6-6. I have a purple truck that's refusing to stop. And is now hitting my cruise. Route 13, nearest postal is 959.
Route 3, I'm right behind you.
Oh, whoops. Fox/Fox.
What's the direction of travel? Southbound, northbound?
Off-road.
Off-road? GTFO with that shit. Get on the street, you fucking turkey. If no one clipped that, I might go back and get it later. And like here I was about to like just ban you because it's so late. And the shit you're saying is so fucking stupid. And then I realized it doesn't have to be stupid. It can be harnessed for good. It can be harnessed for good. And there's like a little, there's an icon on your screen too for clips. I don't know what to call the thing, but it's like, you know, in movies you see people like, they're like, and take one, action, and they shut the thing. It looks like one of those, kind of like scissors, movie scissors. I guess I don't know. I know at least some of you know what I'm talking about, and the rest of you think I'm an idiot. Well, you're both right, all of you. You know? But it looks like one of those, and that's what you click to find to make clips. Thank you though, Jack. I appreciate you grabbing that clip for me. Is that what it's clapboard? Is that what it's called? There you go. That totally makes sense. It's a saint from the Rose in purple. Hey, well, you're not wrong about Saints Row in the purple, but it's also Grove Street gang. All those Davis boys, they're always rocking purple. Do you guys like CDs? None of that should have been that funny. None of it. But it was. In order to clip, you gotta clap. Does that make sense? I don't care if it's real life or roleplay, though. You never forget the cop that asks you if you like CDs and then does a donut. You don't just, like, forget that guy. You sit around smoking pot with your buddies, and you go, yo, 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 yo. Remember that motherfucker who was all like, CDs nuts, bitch? Like, that's how that goes. You know, that's how that conversation goes right there. Hey, would you blow me? Yeah, I know that guy. Looking for a good time, come visit your girl, Chantel, at 939. I don't know if I want to arrest them or take them up on their offer. It's like right now, this dude who's in this car, this Mr. Deputy Rothcast, he's the kind of character who could go either way on that advertisement. He's the kind of cop who would probably let most women get away with something, as long as they offered, of course. It's not like he'd ever be like, you know, I'd let you off if you get me off. Not that kind of cop. More like the kind, it's just like, listen, officer, my pants are already down and my hand is already down your pants. Then that's when he says, okay, then let's make a deal. Except not murderers, though. Not murderers. He does not let murderers go free for something like that. I could be blackmailed into it, but not bribed. Does that make sense? I couldn't be bribed into letting someone off of a murder. Officer Oliver Klosoff. Throw some dollars at the club. Not a bad idea. Is this going to be like the time you caught me pretending to be a female prostitute? Things that I totally forgot until you made me remember. How dare you? But Mr. Cast would never go out of his way to bust a girl just for hooking. You know what I mean? Whether he was going to partake with the lady or not, he wouldn't do that. Maybe dealing drugs along with the hooking, or maybe some violence that came along with an incident. Okay, now we're talking, but he ain't gonna bust a girl who's doing, or a guy who's doing the world's oldest profession, you know? Boinker then cover. Dude, that's like the funniest shit when that happens in real life. Like, cops or like investigative news teams go undercover to discover brothels, and they come out like 2 hours later. They're like, oh yeah, there's definitely shit going on in there. You should arrest them all. Damn. She got legs. 4 days. People from Orgo still call you Rebecca randomly. You're 12. You've never seen boobs. Go to the club. Stat. You know what? Unfortunately, there's no girls at the club. The only time you're ever going to see a girl at the club on a roleplay server is when like a person is playing that character. There's no, at least on this server, some servers do have it, but there's no like AI strippers or anything like that. Yeah, and when there are AI strippers, Top Assassin, half the time they try to stab you. They're extremely dangerous. I have a video, my fifth ever GTA roleplay video. I think it was called Strip Club Shootout or something like that. And the strippers were pretty crazy. they were out for blood. So we got a good amount of people in here. Those of you who are still awake, what do you think of the new look here on the stream? Camera will be on sometimes, not on others. Same with chat. I think it really depends on what I'm trying to capture for you guys. If I'm trying to do something more cinematic, maybe I'll have a setting that's just simply no overlay whatsoever, or maybe even black bars for cinematic. I don't know. I've never done that. I know a lot of streamers that do that, but not me. I've never done that personally. Maybe I will. All right, nice. Glad you like it, man. And I've got a few other screens as well that you guys will see. Well, I can show you this one. See? So I have and I'm not really ending, but yeah. So I've got these other screens. This one here has got chat included. I'm pretty happy. This was a pre-made theme. Actually, this was not. I made this myself with my superior talent. No, I found a picture and I used the other like frames and stuff that were included. But I did that the other day. I spent a few hours working on all that because I needed to psych up not just you guys for a return. I needed to psych myself up. I needed to not just want to return. I needed to not just.
Bob Barker reminding you to help control the pet population. Have your pets spayed or neutered.
You triggered a custom alert. Thank you for the 1,000 bits, man. All his hair. Dude, thank you for the 1,000 bits. You triggered a custom alert. I was looking for gifts the other day, doing what I'm talking about now, the whole like searching for new art and styles for the stream. And I just saw this bit or this gift that said 1,000. It was that guy doing that, and I'm like, perfect. And I just went looking for Bob Barker audio, and that was the first thing I found was him. Don't forget to pet or spay, to spay or neuter your pets. And don't forget to pet or spay. What are we gonna do today? Are we gonna pet you or are we gonna cut your nuts off, dog? What do you think? But thank you very much for the 1,000 bits, Top Assassin. Much appreciated. So yeah, I went looking for new art, new alerts. Like I said, I needed to psych myself up. You know, I needed to get these new things because, like, I'll be honest, since I set this all up for like the past 3 days, I've had this stuff ready, and I haven't streamed, and I've just been sitting here like, I really want to. I want to use it. I want to show it off. I want to see and hear the new alerts, and I missed a lot of you guys. I've been doing, I've been recording my GTA roleplay for the last 3 weeks now, not streaming. There are some advantages to that, sure, but then there's some disadvantages. Like right now, if I was recording, I'd have no one to talk to. I would just be sitting here, I'd be paying half attention, maybe looking at my phone until someone blew by me and I heard my radar beep. But, that's one of the things I like about streaming, is if I just pull over on a speed trap or just a quiet hour or something like that, I got some people to shoot the shit with. So, it's good to see you guys again. It is. Some of you guys have been keeping in touch with one way or another. Some of you have been saying hello in the YouTube comments, and some of you simply haven't seen me since the last time we were both here on the channel together. Did I get to play any of the Fallout 76 beta? No. When I first heard the announcement for it, I was stupid excited.
10-6, 5 mics.
I was stupid excited, I wanted an online Fallout for years. But everything I've heard about this game from sources who I kind of trust. I mean, they're dingbats, but I still trust their opinions on what's a good game and what's an absolute shit release that needs more work or is a microtransaction money grab. Excuse me. Things like that. I trust their thoughts on that, and the 3 or 4 channels that I watch that really keep up with that, they all said Fallout 76 is just, it's boring, repetitive loops. The story, the main story, leaves you unsatisfied. Easily hackable. Easy. Like, how easy the game can be modded? It's that easy to cheat in an online game. So, as far as any form of economy goes, like, let's say, for example, you're looking at a Diablo or some other action role-playing game kind of economy, where you go out and you farm your items, you get good drops, and maybe you get 15 things you needed for one really good drop, like in the old Diablo days or Path of Exile. Something like that. Is this guy okay? Hey, buddy, you okay? Are you real? Is this real life? No, he's not real life. It's trying to be too many things at once. Dan Blitzarian. No. In fact, no one has ever compared me to an Armenian person before. Now that I think about it, I get compared to Jack Black a lot, at least my voice. Noah G Money, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Rothcast Nation.
Can I get a 1070 for this pink obnoxious truck?
But, yeah, it's because it's like my skin is so fucking borderline albino. Borderline, not full. But like, I feel like I might be one of the whitest shaded people around. So to be compared to an Armenian, that's a first. But Dan Blitzarian, it's not a name I've ever heard. Who exactly is this person? What does he do? Streamer, gamer, YouTuber? He's famous in some other way? Are there going to be private servers, Flaffies? See, my thing is, there are games that come out, and if they weren't $60, I'd buy them in a second. And one of those is Sea of Thieves.
403 from 166. I'll take care of the
$30, 40, maybe 40. I would have bought Sea of Thieves. $60?
I'm sorry, yeah, 160.
$60 for that game? Get the fuck out of here.
1010 that, or 1022 that. License has already been revoked for the weapon.
Yeah, 10-4. I revoked it last night.
$60 for Sea of Thieves. That's crazy. I don't care how good of a game it is. It doesn't have enough content to be fucking $60. It's one open world ocean. Get out of here. Now, like Fallout, I never expect a Fallout to be less than $60, if I'm going to be honest about it. But, but still, I don't feel like, from what I've heard about this game, it has that $60 worth of content and action that you expect from a Bethesda title. It just, it sounds like a lot of that content is just replaced by the fact that it's multiplayer. Which, it's cool that we have it. It's cool that we can finally do Fallout Online. But if it's as bad as I've been hearing, or, I mean, not bad, if it's as mediocre as I've been hearing, it's just not Fallout. There's no room for mediocrity with Fallout. Fallout 4 was mediocre enough. You know? There's no room for something that doesn't deliver at least that well. Love New Vegas. Fallout New Vegas may be one of my favorite games ever. Fallout 3 was legendary. Fallout 4, it took me some time to warm up to. I bought the game the day it came out. I played it for a day or two, and I lost interest. It didn't hold on. It didn't hold on to me, you know? He gets mad women? Nice. Is he the guy who made that, like, How to Seduce a Woman simulator on the PS4 or whatever? Slow the fuck down! Worked, he did. DVAs did get that new Solid mod. I haven't played it, but I've watched a little bit. New California. How is that? Any official reviews on that game here in the channel? Anyone who's played it or watched a lot of it? I know Devil Dog was playing it. Well, No Man's Sky took a good year. That's the thing about that. Have I played Red Dead Redemption 2? I haven't played it yet. I'm probably waiting for PC. We'll see. I might change my mind depending on how the multiplayer is on console. I know ultimately we want a modded PC version for us role players, you know? That's what I want. I want Red Dead roleplay. So ideally, yeah, we need a modded PC version, but hey, Oceano, thanks for the puns. Have yourself a good night, dude. So what was I saying? You asked me about Red Dead. All right. So if Red Dead has a solid online mode, and if you're telling me I can, even if it's just small and it's private with friends. If you're telling me I can make roleplay content, if it's a good enough online mode for me to make my own roleplay content, I will get it. But I watched my buddy play it, my buddy Craig. I missed some things, sure. I missed a couple of parts here and there, but I watched, in my opinion, all the most important parts. You know, the ending, the middle part. Like, there was a big event followed by a kind of ending. I don't want to really say more than that. But the story was great. The world was beautiful. When I watched my friend grind, he was having a great time, and it was an enjoyable grind to watch. Whoa! And then someone said, "Let there be light." So I did love it. It's hard. So and when I do get to playing it, you know, no one will be able to spoil anything for me for the most part. But my heart is set on role-playing on a modded PC version someday. He kept on trying to become a SEAL, but kept failing. Huh. And yes, they've pretty much confirmed that there will be a PC version. I don't know if it's officially confirmed by Rockstar, but it's confirmed. Like, people have found reports and information. People have done data mining, I guess. What I was told was people did data mining on the Red Dead Redemption like companion app or whatever, and it has information on that app about an eventual PC release. I don't have specifics for you. I'm just a guy who heard some stuff about a thing. You know how it goes. I'd hate to disappoint you about anything I'm wrong about here, but it seems like it's gonna be a thing someday. Can't rob the bank. Maybe incoming patch someday. Maybe online. I mean, you know, in the modified online, there'll be bank robberies for sure. Maybe you can't just rob a bank in the open world because they want a bank robbery to be a story event. They want it to be something significant. Robbing a shop, taking a hostage, kidnapping here and there, that kind of stuff with the NPCs, you can kind of do and get away with. Like, if you think about it realistically, you know, you can do that stuff and get away with it easier than if you're the guy who comes to town every day and robs the bank. Like, you're going to walk in the bank and they're going to see you. They'll be like, oh, one moment, Mr. Morgan. And then they just grab you the bags. Like, you know, those bags of coins with the black money symbol on them. The stereotypical coin satchels. They just hand you two of those. Here's your withdrawal, Mr. Morgan. Have a lovely day. Oh, no need to pull the guns today. We understand. So, I mean, like, maybe that's it. They just don't want you robbing the same bank over and over. That's really the only thing I could think of. That guy needs to slow the fuck down. Shit! They're coming for me! But yeah, the hunting and fishing, it's great. I was watching on my buddy's stream. It looked so legit, and I'm just sitting there thinking, like, this is stuff that GTA and Armor roleplay, people have to go out of their way and work really hard to create this. But here, it's ready. It exists. We're good to go. We can just do it. You know, we don't need some hunting script. It's a built-in mechanic. It's a built-in job with profit and super fucking details. And also, see, here's why I think this game has serious potential. Just like as a roleplay potential, just playing the online on a console. One of the most important things for civilian and law enforcement roleplay you can improvise so many mechanics. But at the end of the day, restraint and prisoner transport is unbelievably important. And, you know, GTA and Arma, you had to create that. DayZ standalone has it. You know, they have their own system now of that. Well, they've had it since the beginning. You know, ever since DayZ standalone came out, you could handcuff someone and force feed them fucking tuna fish, you know? And then they die of mercury poisoning or whatever. But Red Dead, you can lasso a motherfucker up, drag them, and throw them on the back of your horse, and bring that ass to jail. That's a pretty spiffy built-in mechanic, wouldn't you agree? Alright, I haven't seen anyone in a minute here. Still got some people on, but I don't know. I think that's gonna be about it for me, guys. So, what have we learned? We've learned that Ralph has some new graphics. What else have we learned? Don't eat your microphone. Don't chase people that are going 150. We learned that. We also learned that Pretzel Rocks has some pretty fucking dope-ass music. Some good stuff for getting us through intermissions, openings, endings. You know, even when I start to play some other games, you know, this is some stuff I can have in the background. And it's all legit. Yeah. Oh, I didn't mean to actually skip that song. I don't know what that was. Here you go. This is a better song. But whew. And good night to you too. Well, hey, unless you guys are passing out, I get it, but don't go too far. If you're gonna be sticking around, we're gonna be raiding someone. So give me a moment here. Let me pull up Twitch, find someone to share the love with. Let's see, is there anyone else streaming on OCRP? Yes, there is. Dusty's streaming. For those of you who know Dusty Hanson, he's been playing OCRP since it came out. And he's got himself a webcam now. That's new. So what's the raid? Is it just /raid and then you type the guy's name? Is that how it works? I've never done a raid. I always just do hosts. But yeah, I was thinking that too, actually. But alright, so this is the guy we're gonna be going to see. Dusty Hanson. That's his Twitch name. I'm gonna do /raid and then type his name. And I'm pretty sure it's going to send all you guys over that way. So for those of you who are wondering, this is our raid command. Rough raid. Twitch cop. You guys, when you get to where you're going, make sure you spam that. You let them know where you're coming from, for sure. But this guy is a great cop, great streamer. Really nice guy. One funny motherfucker. So I'm passing you off to Dusty Hanson. Have a great night, guys, and thank you. Subscriptions, follows, donations, bits. It's been a wonderful first stream back. Thanks again, guys. Have a great night.